why don't we go ahead and get started into session 29?
Woo!
So,
Not quite that great.
the last time we left off, if I can remember correctly, Hugbear started his little insurrection in Druye and killed the now former ruler, half-orc ruler, knocked out the prince, and only killed a few guards to get himself out of the castle, while the rest of the party members tried to keep the princess who was to marry the prince calm. I forgot to pull up certain documents here. Okay. Yeah, killed Dormash, knocked out Kron, and the rest of the party tried to keep Helitris calm. And, the rulership of Druye was given to none other than Dugok, Hugbear's friend from his tribe. And so the party left Dugok and Helitris with Druye, just letting them do what they want, and confirmed an alliance with them. The party started to travel back home, and I believe it was on the first day they took care of some displacement beasts. And now we start with the party waking up on their third day of travel, in which, just to remind the party, you will arrive back to Nofliasile at the start of the 5th day.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today?
Not too bad.
We are alive. That is all that matters.
Onora, when do you need to take your next dose?
Did we travel back in time?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Well,
I thought you weren't cursed anymore.
As far as I know, I'm not.
Anybody else weirdly tired and like you got the shit beat out of you?
no, I feel great. I feel like I just overturned the government in like a day.
Pretty sure we've done that numerous of times.
Yeah, but then I just gave it to my best friend.
I feel like I was exploded.
Were you exploded?
Not that I remember.
Hey, if we all fought to the death, who do you think would win?
Probably you.
Or Cora, since we can never seem to find her.
But where? God damn it.
Hugbear, you sense Cora is right behind you. No, Cora is doing what Cora does.
Being invisible.
Lurking.
That good stealth. So when you get so stealthy, you're practically invisible.
Yep, exactly.
Takari, you better be careful. They might be in the Feywild right now. We have no idea. Maybe he's stealing your boyfriend.
Or just arranging your wedding.
Or
She wouldn't steal her boyfriend, only partially because she always likes to flaunt that she's married and has a kid.
it's true. Alright, well, you're safe this time.
Now, if my brothers found out that I actually have interest in someone, they would be trying to find him, to meet him.
What do you think your family's going to say about you murdering a bunch of teenagers in the woods?
Honestly, I have no idea. No idea.
Well, let's go.
And so you guys
gonna continue walking.
And so you guys continue. You guys get back on your horses and continue traveling back home, back over to Nofliasile. And nothing happens throughout the day, and
What happens?
you guys eventually get to around here. You get to about there. And but you guys, as the sun is almost setting, you guys go to find a place to pull over.
Tiny hut time?
Tiny hut time.
What I need everyone to tell me your passive perception.
17.
17.
17, okay.
15.
I did
18.
I didn't even look.
18. What is Cora's?
Oh, how about open gun?
It is.
$19.
19, okay. So the highest one's a 19. Okay. So as you guys are getting, as you're preparing the tiny hut, or say it's about 15 seconds in, all of you start to hear
It's for Cora. That's her stealth. It's the same stat.
okay. Fucking Christ. Okay. So I'm sorry. You guys start to hear branches and tree limbs, like you hear branches snap and tree limbs move as you hear something. You hear some things surrounding you.
Things?
I swear to God, if it's you, Tiger Flux, again, I'm going to eat you.
You are instead replied with a noise. You reply with a noise, and he hears.
That's probably fine.
Can I cast Speak with Animals? And see if I can understand the noise?
I believe Speak with Animals only works for beasts.
If it's not a beast?
It doesn't. You can try to cast it.
Okay, I cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Is that just an area effect, or?
It's just a me effect. I can just understand animals, and they can understand me.
Okay. You cast it. And, you see a squirrel just run across the camp. You see a squirrel just run across the camp. Just says, "Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck this!" And it's just running. and then you see something. You see some things drop around and near you. Give me a sec here. I'm going to transfer this over to a new map, but right now Roll20 is being stupid. Give me a sec. Okay. Let me move you guys over to here. And you tell me, where would you say you're on the map currently?
Probably about here for me because of Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Cora's the one who perceived this thing. Which direction was it in?
All of you perceived it.
Okay, what direction's it in?
You hear it. You hear something. Well, at this point, you would have heard basically here, 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 and here. And the squirrel was running this way.
Cora, yeah, I'm going to put Cora over here. And she's got that 31 stealth.
Okay. You should have Infinite and Kiki. You should guys have control of Korra's token.
Oh.
So whoever's going to roll
Can't
for
do that.
whoever's going to roll.
I can move mine fine, but no, I don't have control.
Did it not save? Here, let me here. Give me a sec here. Okay. Since Infinite's going to roll. Here you go. Now you should be able to move it.
Let me refresh it.
Are you able to do so?
No.
11 roll 20 decides to be a
Only
jacket.
person I'm allowed to move is me.
I try to be all fancy and it just decides to be stupid. Okay. Here, what if I just added you back into it? Can you try now?
Nope. Just me.
Okay. Well, I guess I could just move Korra's care token. Oh, what do you want Korra to be? Over there?
Just over here.
Okay, so she's stuffed over there. Let me just roll something here very quickly.
And I'm just gonna put out my echo.
Okay, you're bamfing out your echo? Okay, let me just... There's your echo.
Yep.
Oh, hey, I just realized these are the new tokens.
Yep, these are the new tokens.
Why does everybody try to screw with us at night?
Because they think we supposedly sleep, even though it's not true.
I would like to be sleeping right now.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so
I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to... Shit. Okay. Well, okay, for some reason the site isn't updating Korra's tokens movements here. If I... At least on my side, it's not updating. Before I get into that, so this is where everyone's at right now.
mm-hmm.
All right, and at this point, Takari, you're about as these things drop, you're about, I'll say, 30 seconds into your spell. So you got another 30 seconds, so which is about 5 rounds. Allow me. So in C, you see, almost like at the same time, you see these creatures drop almost in a surrounding formation around your camp. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
I hate that.
Why is it always giant spiders?
What, do you want it to be follow the butterflies?
Really?
What?
Oh look,
Just let her
Bob,
in.
go first.
I'm just gonna do this.
What eats a spider? just straight up.
Do not mind the spiders on that's off the table. I'm just using that one for
Initiative?
yeah, I'm using them for initiative. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, let me just... Am I clicking the right button? Yes, there we go.
Also, that will be Mama Spider that comes in like 4 times larger.
Shush.
Never mind.
God,
See, an owl?
don't give up my
Owls
plan.
eat spiders. What if I do a giant
I heard it from the
owl?
chipmunk.
All right. Did Korra?
Oh, crap. I
Just
can't click on your token. Right?
no, don't worry. I'll manually add her, then put her thing in.
I wonder if 8 are these giant spiders? Are these?
An 8. Okay. Let me just add a turn,
For me.
and we're looking for an 8.
If I conjure a giant frog,
If I summon a toad.
can it eat a giant spider? Or I could conjure a giant spider to fight a giant
You know what, actually-
spider.
Nah, I've already said it. I can't turn back on it now. Okay. Alright, so,
Oh, shit.
just-
We should have.
wow, yeah, Bob. And just so the people at home know about this, Cora's token is currently over here because for some reason, my viewer account is being slow. Alright, so, without further ado, let's get started with Bop. You're up to bat.
I'm going for it. You know what? I'm going for it. I am going to cast Conjure Animals.
Alright, what are you conjuring?
8 giant owls.
Giant owls. Give me 2 seconds. I have a giant of almost everything, but I don't have giant owls. Give me a sec here.
Okay, or I could give you a. Or I could
No.
give you
It doesn't take much. It's
'cause I
been.
could do frog, lizard, owl, bat.
Well, I just added giant owl.
Okay.
All right, so let me just get their stats up here. Give me a sec.
8 Kermit the Frogs.
Kermit the Frog here.
Hello, can you all please go away?
God. Okay, so what are you putting your? How many owls? 4?
8.
8. And what are you putting them?
Around us in a protective smirkle.
Okay, so tell me. Okay,
So like one there,
so one here. Okay.
one there,
Okay.
one there,
Okay.
one there,
Okay.
one there.
So great.
Okay. Where again?
There.
Okay.
Sorry, Cora. There. And there. Caca!
Caca. Okay.
No, that's not what an owl sounds like.
Ka-chow! Wait.
Chow.
All right. Allow me to roll. Allow me to. Here. Would you like to roll the initiative, or should I?
You can, it's fine.
All right. They get a +2 to their initiative. Roll normally, obviously. What do they get? I forgot to click on their token, but they get a 19.
Hey,
There you go.
Had to turn, and I'll just put manually 19. Look at that. So right after the spiders, your owls go.
And then as a bonus action, she's going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
Sanctuary on yourself. Got you. All right.
I am in my bubble.
Okay. Just so I know, how far in the air are your owls?
They're going to be like 5 feet off the ground.
5 feet off the ground. Got you.
Because they're going straight for the spitters.
All right. Okay. Sweet. So, now the spiders are gonna go. We're just gonna go around. So, this spider, having the owl right in front of it, is going to attack the owl, which I could just click on and know its AC, which is 12. Okay. Owl's AC is 12. Just double check some things here. Yep, it's got a 2. It is going to attempt to bite the owl. Let's see. Rolls a 16 to hit, which it does. Owl needs to make a con save. Succeeds, only takes half of the poison damage, which is down to 12. So, yeah. Sadly, this owl, in one bite, dies.
Oh.
And then, Takari... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to move it. He was like, what, here? Here, actually,
Yeah.
I could just Control Z it until... There we go. Takari, I'll give you... Bob, as you see the owl go away, you see the spider. You see the spider disappear.
Oh.
Now this
Okay.
this spider's gonna attack the owl in front of it. Let's see. It's gonna miss.
Are they ghost spitters? Spookabins.
This spider is gonna go for the owl to its left, which will hit. Owl needs to make a con save.
Kiki.
Succeeds. Only takes a total of 21. But sadly, this owl dies. This spider disappears. And then this spider's gonna go. Let's try to attack the owl in front of it. Dirty 20 to hit. Owl needs to make a con save. Saves. Con. With a natural 20, will save.
Ooh.
And will only take half, so total of 13 damage. This owl is still standing. It is hurt very much, but it's still standing.
Good job, Bob.
But I'm going to say this owl, because it does more than half of the HP of damage, the owl falls to the ground. And the spider is going to stay. Now it's the owls.
Alright, so, this homeboy is gonna go after this one.
Okay. Where would you like them to go?
He's gonna fly at this one right here.
Okay, where would you want me to place them?
That's not like here.
Okay.
And then this one is gonna fly. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll put this one here. He's gonna fly.
Let me. What's their speed? Their flying speed, because they're 5 feet off the ground. Their fly speed is 60.
Yeah.
So, where do you want them? Back here?
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
That's fine.
All right.
And then all three of them are gonna attack this one.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then this guy's gonna go over here.
Yep.
All right, cool.
So, and then the owls will attack the ones that are near.
Okay, cool. So they'll just attack where they stand.
Yep.
All right, we're going to go top right to bottom left. So we're going to take care of this spider first. So starting with the top owl. It's going to make a talent attack with advantage. Natural 20.
Ooh, good boy.
Let me just check. Nope,
That
it's...
one's,
Wait, no, I clicked on the wrong character sheet. Hold on.
that one's name is George.
George the Owl does 16 points of damage, bringing it down, making it bleed on that one strike.
Good job, George.
Now it's Terry's turn.
And now it's Terry's turn. All right, now we're gonna go with owl number 2 over here, and we'll hit it for 9 slashing.
Take it down, Terry.
And then this owl here will do with advantage, which will hit for 5. Still standing.
Takari, that one was your favorite. What's that one's name?
Steve.
All right,
Oh, Big Steve.
and now we're gonna go to this guy. Attack with advantage,
Kiki gets the name.
which will hit for 8 points of damage.
The one that's
Name
on the
Onora.
Now this owl's gonna the this owl here that was grounded is gonna fly.
Bob.
It's gonna get back up 5 feet, and then it's going to attack. Which will hit for 5 slashing. And then now the last owl here is going to attack. Hits 5 slashing. This one's looking really rough. This one looks rough. Right?
Good job, Owl.
Yeah, they're both. This one's severely bleeding. This one's bleeding. All right. If that's the end of their turns, Takari, you are currently concentrating on your spell.
Yep.
Are you going to keep? Are you going to keep concentrating?
Yes.
Okay. You got, including this round, you got 5 rounds left.
Yep.
All right. So you spend your turn, focusing on your tiny hut. Onora.
I am going to cast. Go ahead and cast Firebolt on this boy.
All right.
Cast counterspell. They name an owl.
What are our name now? Just throw a name out.
Zarak.
Zurok.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Jesus, we have Steve, Terry.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
George.
George and Zorok.
Zarak actually means misery, but okay.
Ah.
The
Okay.
Rock, Bob, and Jeff.
The Rock. We're naming it the Rock.
The Rock? Do you smell what this owl's cooking?
I
I
do.
hate you all.
Alright, so go ahead and
You can-
roll a firebolt attack.
Yeah,
final
give it
owl.
a second.
Okay.
The final owl's name is Jeff.
Jim, gotcha.
Jeff.
Ooh, there oh wow. Yeah, that will
And of course,
hit.
add that extra 4.
Okay. It's already dead.
Oh, well,
It was
make it extra crispy.
you
Corrected for dinner.
There you go. Dead. Yeah, you rolled very well in that firebolt damage. So yeah. All right, so you kill one of those creatures. Nice.
I made 2 of them run away with my owls.
Nice. I wasn't here for that, so I don't know if that's true. Is that what happened? They just ran off?
They poofed.
You do now.
Is that your turn, Onora? Or are you doing something magical thing?
No, I think that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Cora's turn.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that was closest to them was just vaporized, so they'll short bow the other one, assuming it's within 80 feet.
It is.
Cool. Do they get advantage when they're hidden? I don't know how that works.
Because she's coming out of stealth, she will have advantage.
27 to hit. 33.
Yeah, 33. Yeah, she fires the arrow, and this giant spider just explodes.
Take that, Steve, Terry, and George.
Alright, so that's her action.
Hey, George fucked him up.
Bonus action. Just be really cool and like hide.
All
Yeah, I did that.
Alright, roll stealth.
Just be really cool.
Roll me stealth, please.
That'll be the first one.
First one. 31.
31.
Okay.
Just Cora
That's
your
is,
turn.
All right.
Cora's just walking off into the distance with the explosion walking behind her.
Oh, by the way, this is the real Hugbear. This is the
Yeah,
Echo.
Well,
Yeah, I just look around. Good job, team. Team, we did it. I'm just gonna stand here and hold my action
Can
in
I
case there's
roll for
another one.
perception?
What was that?
Can I roll for perception to see
Sure.
if I can determine where the other two went?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
To their
Hey.
mama.
same. Oh, that's horrible.
All right.
That was a 17.
It is hard to tell.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know what they are?
Go ahead.
Arcana?
Arcana or nature check.
I'm just gonna move my echo that way to protect these two who are
Can I do
semi-exposed.
it, nature or Arcana too?
Sure, go ahead.
I call my owls to me. Come, my children.
Yeah, I'm just holding my action until something comes close.
All right. Takari. Something about these creatures rings a bell. You probably read about them at your mansion library, but you couldn't. The name is off the tip of your tongue. You can't quite recall it. Onora. These spiders. These creatures are called phase spiders, and
Ew.
the two that disappeared are currently traveling. They either ran away, or they have disappeared to the ethereal plane.
With Cora's 31, does she notice him in the ethereal plane?
What was that?
I said, with Cora's stealth of 31, does she notice him in the ethereal plane?
Sadly, she doesn't go to the ethereal plane. All right.
I mean,
Oh,
I could
okay.
technically go to the ethereal plane, but I'm currently concentrating on another spell.
Yep. Bob, what are you?
Be aware, people. They're probably still about.
Bob, what are you doing?
Bob's going to tell the owls to attack anything spider-like that comes near us, but pretty much that's all she's gonna do.
Okay. All right, and that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh no.
All right, and that's the end of your turn. You see, shit. The spider. You see.
Attack! Attack!
All right. Yep. Hugbear, you're holding action for one attack. Yeah. Make an attack.
Yeah, and also my reactions I can use it because it came into my threat score.
He's not
That's up to you.
wrong.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because they didn't. I don't think it counts. As
By
something
holding your
materializes.
by holding your action, you're foregoing your bonus action, your movement, and your bonus action and reaction for this.
Also, I think the 5e rule is that if it pops into existence, it doesn't count as coming into your space.
Okay.
'Cause
If it walks into it.
Yeah, that like if it.
If it teleports in, no.
Yeah, it doesn't count. That's why if you like Misty step out of somewhere, there's no reaction.
Yeah, if
to
you Misty step,
grab
but
you.
yeah, these guys they're teleporting.
Fair enough. I just hit the one here.
No, they're
Okay.
phasing.
Which one again?
This one.
The south one. Okay.
Yeah.
20 will hit.
For 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. The one that was above you is going to try to attack you.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you save. You take... Already halved. You take 3 piercing, 5 poison. Because I rolled a total of 20 poison, you made the Constitution save, so it goes down to 10. And then you're resistant to poison because your fucking totem goes down to 5. Oh, wait. Were you raging? No.
I didn't say so.
No. So, look up for me. Does your totem say while you're raging?
Oh yeah, it's only half damage when I'm raging.
Okay, so actually, in actuality, you take 7 piercing and 10 poison, so a total of 17 damage.
Okay.
I forget sometimes.
As well.
All right, and this spider's going to attack Takari
Okay.
as it sees you doing nothing compared to other people who are doing something. So it's going to take a bite attack on you. 16 to hit.
16, no.
All right. And it's just going to sit there and just be like, "Welp, I tried." All right. Owls.
Motherfucker.
Where are they going?
George and Steve and them, those 3 up here.
The top 3 ones?
Yeah. Are gonna go to the top one that's attacking Hugbear.
I don't know if they can. I don't know how far they can. Can they get a? Okay, yeah, they'll be able to surround them.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, and then the bottom one's going after this guy.
Yep.
So 1.
And all you hear is hoot hoot motherfucker.
Hoo hoots, motherfucker. And it's just a swarm. All right, and they will all get advantage in all except this owl right here is going to get advantage on their attacks.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go from the top. We're going to start with the top spider here. We're going to go left to right. So this guy misses. Yeah, rolled a natural 1 and a natural 4.
Sure.
Next owl, the top owl, rolls an 18 to hit, which hits for 8 slashing.
Yeah, you did, Terry.
The third owl, again 18, which hits for 7.
Steve.
My friend Steve.
All right, and now for the bottom owls. Once again, left to right. So starting with this one here. Advantage. Natural 20.
The Rock!
For
The Rock did it!
for 13. Rockbot! 13 damage. Next owl. Oh, the bottom one here.
The Bob.
Natural 20. And just outright kills it.
That's right, Bob.
And for this guy, he used up all his movement, so he's just gonna sit there.
Poor Jim.
But yeah, the owls are just doing the work here. They killed the first one. Onora kills the second one. They killed the third one here.
I mean, what do you use to fight a arachnid or insect? You use something like an owl.
Yep.
That's gonna just chomp it.
Yep, and you chose wisely. Takari, you're up. Are you gonna keep concentrating?
Yep.
All right, so you go through the second of 5 rounds. Onora, you're up.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be throwing giant mice.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Fireball.
Fuck your house.
I mean, they're just constructs anyway.
What you doing? Another firebolt, which hits for 14.
18.
Onora, paint the picture for us.
As she casts firebolts, a a fire-shaped dragonfly flies from her hand and pierces it directly into his abdomen. I guess thorax, I think is what it's called, by correct anatomy of a spider.
Alright, and so you fire this dragonfly-shaped firebolt, strike the spider, and just falls to the ground. It just plops to the ground, lifeless.
Oh, that was interesting. Can I roll like a survival check or something to see if I can find anything worth taking or from them?
Can I do it as well on the one that's closer to me?
Sure, yeah, each of you make survival checks.
Not great at survival.
Spider venom, man.
Jesus.
Shit.
Jesus.
You know that its teeth can be put up at a very good price. The ones that you found look to be in very, very good condition.
Okay, I'll take those.
Alright,
And she'll relay that information to the party.
I don't know how many teeth, like how many, like just like the I think it's like 4 teeth, right? 2 here, then 2 here for spiders, like outside.
I don't know. I don't tend to look at spiders because they terrify me.
Good point.
All I
Speaking
know
of,
is they have 8
I have a
lovely
story
legs
for later.
Oh no, it's just 2. So you take off. I'll say with that natural 20, you managed to get both teeth out really good.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiki, you don't know.
Takari would have told the party what to go for, since she can't really move.
Hugbear starts cracking off spider legs, and he's going to prepare them like crab legs.
Make us Hugbear, make a survival check for me.
I can't even.
We're gonna eat these bitches.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Does it taste like chicken?
Okay, so you so you pull some of the legs out and you start to cook them up. Is anyone else going for teeth, or is Takari going to be the only one?
Well, if Takari tells us they're valuable, then Onora is going to attempt
All
to
right,
take them.
do a survival check with advantage. All right. You break both the teeth of one of those spiders. Hugbear busy just cooking spider legs?
Yeah. You going into dentistry?
Apparently not.
Bob, what are you up to?
I don't know. Should we try? Hey, Hugbear, open up.
Yeah, not until after I've eaten these.
Are you sure you should even be eating those? Are they even edible?
I've eaten worse.
Can I make a check to make sure that they're edible?
I rolled an 18! Why would they be poisonous at 18?
Yeah, survival.
Oh no.
Why wouldn't they be
well.
poisonous?
Looks all right to you.
I don't know.
I've never thought of eating them.
Is
Gora, come try these first.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
She would look at you and go no.
what's Bob doing, by the way?
Bop is petting her owls and telling them they did a good job. And since she's still talking to animals, they can understand her.
Terry, do you want a crab leg?
And then
The owl Terry actually approaches you, just like slowly like investigating the lake.
Thank goodness there's 16, like 23 more of these.
And
Math.
swallows it and just keeps going at it.
Yep. Bop will tell them that once their time is up because I think that spell only lasts for so long.
An hour?
I believe so. Yep, 1 hour. She'll just tell them that once that hour is up, they are free to go.
All right. And so, all right. Well, during this hour, what is everyone else doing?
Working on Tiny Hut.
Tiny hut.
All right. So you eventually. Here's the thing. Because you broke out. You broke out of the cast.
I have to recast it.
It will take another. Yes, it'll take another spell level to do it. You were
Okay.
you were concentrating on the spell during the battle, but then went to look after you immediately just like ooh teeth and just went for that instead.
Piece of candy.
Oh, okay.
Takari ADD.
Ooh, squirrel. That's life.
Cast it again. That's fine.
All right. All right, cool. Hugbear.
Papa's gonna cook some real food for the rest of us
All right.
while we wait.
I can give you that. Yeah. Hugbear and Cora.
Oh, I'm eating
All right.
like a beast.
All right. And so you take your first bite into the spider leg. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
See?
This will be
See what happens?
I'm
You're
going
fine.
till it kills me.
You're fine. It goes down fine.
I can detect poison, you know.
Corey, did you want some of this? Yes, Hugbear. That would be amazing. Okay. Here you go, Cora. Have some of this wonderful meats.
Cora dies. A slow and painful
Cora like initially eats it, chews a little bit, looks like she's about to puke it up, and then swallows it down.
death, and then
See,
dies.
it's amazing. It's incredible. It's the greatest thing we've ever had on the road.
Yes, it's never been better.
And then I go to sleep immediately. Because I don't believe in watches.
I don't understand that.
Don't believe in
We're in a tiny hut.
Well, you know what? The owls are there to watch for at least an hour, the rest of the hour. So, Screech, if there's a problem, Papa's gonna feed the other one. Everyone who doesn't want to eat giant spider, real food.
All right.
Yeah.
Do watches if you want, but I'm asleep.
Is Onora eating spider leg? Okay. Is Takari eating spider?
No.
No. Okay. so Hugbear,
Immediately.
Hugbear, Cora, and Terry.
Grab leg crew.
Spider leg crew.
Yeah.
All right, and so 3 of you enjoy a feast. 3 of you enjoy a healthier meal, and you guys spend the rest of your day, and then you go into the night. Nothing happens. You wake up the next day, fully rested.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Woo!
And I guess I could just tell you this. On your next day of travel, nothing happens. So once again, you pull over, take a long rest. I'm assuming you're using Tiny Hut. And you wake up on the 5th day of travel. And you guys get to approaching, once again, an unfamiliar scene of a giant stone wall separating yourself from the city. And you hear one of the soldiers go, "Raise the gate!" And he's... the gate opens, and you guys get inside.
Oh my god, we're so fancy. We have British soldiers.
They've upgraded.
I would have preferred sassy French soldiers. Stupid king.
Well, I mean, we have practically built this place up from nothing. It was desolate and unlivable.
I lived there.
I'm just not going to comment on that. And she's gonna walk off.
All right, and as you guys ride in, you get to the stables. You look over and you see there's a crowd that has gathered sort of like in the intersection of the town. Here, I guess I should just do this.
When did we have people?
We are a city of industry now. We have 2 mills. We've been building. We got a giant fucking wall. We've got cannons
and a hobbit hole.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Great.
And so you see around here, there's a gathering, a crowd, and you see most of them are just, you hear someone just going, "Come on, take him out! I got 5 gold on this guy."
Sounds interesting.
Is there
Nora's gonna walk over and investigate.
Takari will do the same.
Pop's following along for fun.
Hugbear?
Yeah, go check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you guys go check it out. You have to make your way through the crowd, and you get to the inside of this makeshift circle, and you see there are 2 individuals, and you can see they're tussling around, and you see they're going at each other. And you recognize one of the people, as the head of the siege workshop, Colm. And you see another one is what looks to be a gnome. And you see a Colm's like, I'm gonna fucking get you. And you see
And Nora looks over at Bop and goes, "Is that your father?"
Oh.
And you see the gnome goes, "Why I oughta," and then they just start going, and they're just like going at each other. The first crowd's going, "Fight, fight, 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 fight."
I've never met my father. Bop's just gonna stand there and be introspective now.
Bop looks off to the distance.
How does the fight look like it's going?
It seems to be going nowhere. Make an insight check for me, Hugbear. This is nothing more than a drunken brawl, and it seems a little more friendlier than what you think an actual fight should be. So these guys are drunk, and they just seem to be putting on a show for everyone else.
You're gonna have to hire police.
And Nora is going to go to... She's gonna leave them be for now and head towards where their local shops are, looking for a magic item.
Just let them fight. Let them.
Okay. Alright, so we'll start with we'll start with the Nora. You approach the cavalry station that's outside in front of the shop, and you look around and you see you see one guy who looks to be selling like various drinks, not like potion drinks, just like alcoholic drinks. You see a familiar looking white scaled dragonborn. You recognize him as he sells weapons. You see like a small halfling with roundish glasses, with a lot of books and maps. And then you also see you just see a poor wood elf sitting next to a basic and nearly empty stand where it looks to be just animals.
Ooh.
What kind of animals?
Mostly like the common animals that you see. So like, you see there's a cat, there's a frog, a lizard, a parrot that looks to be dead,
That's a common animal?
Yeah.
A dead-looking parrot?
Well, parrots.
I don't know what kind of pet store you frequent, my friend.
Shitty ones,
Upon
apparently.
seeing the parrot, she's going to cast.
Mine have living parrots.
She's
Stop going to pet shop.
gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level
Okay.
on the poor parrot.
You touch the parrot. You cast Q wounds. It doesn't move.
Oh, it dead.
You did.
And you see how the wood elf just goes, Don't worry about him.
He'll wake up eventually.
He died this morning. I just forgot to.
I just leave them on display because
Any-
I'm a cruel and unusual human.
Anyway,
I hate that.
interested in buying an animal? I don't have a lot, sadly. What you see is what I have.
They keep fucking dying.
Man's license should be revoked.
She's going to just look at this sad sod of a fuck in front of her and just kind of like give him a pitying look and hand him 70 gold.
Just give him 70 gold.
You're putting them back in business?
Oh.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Oh.
And make sure your animals are fed properly.
Oh.
We cannot have this kind of image in our city.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Oh, are you one of the rulers?
There's something like that.
I am so sorry. I was gonna. Thank you for your kindness. I'm truly very sorry. I will take care of everything. I will make sure my animals are fed. Thank you. So it goes, shakes your hand. Thank you so much.
She's gonna kind of like awkwardly, just like, obviously that awkward after her, you know, randomly having her hand grabbed. She's gonna be like, oh, yes, you two, now go eat something. Go, and she's just gonna kind of, go over to the Dragonborn at this point
All right.
and take a look at the weaponry.
All right. Just give me 2 seconds here.
One.
A philosophical 2 seconds.
It's been 2 seconds.
Philosophical.
It's been like
It's been
8
two
seconds.
philosophical seconds.
What is 2 seconds?
A number of 2, of which given of seconds.
Why is 2 seconds?
Why is 2 seconds? Why is Gamora? I'm just gotta double check some stuff.
I swear.
Okay. You approach and goes, oh, hello.
Hello.
What can I do you for?
I'm in search for something. Do you have
6
any...
gold.
Wait,
Three.
what?
About 350.
He said, what can I do you for? I said, about 6 gold.
Hey, I went better than I said 350. I'm just saying.
Continue.
Don't-
Oh, no.
You all did.
Don't mime the Canadian meme lord.
She's gonna...
Canada doesn't exist.
Canada?
She's gonna look at him and she's gonna go, what do you have in stock as a moment?
Well, I have a variety of things. I have your simple weapons. I have your more martial type of weapons. Some of them are magical. Just tell me what you're thinking of looking at, and I can see if I have such a thing.
Well, I'm looking for 2 items. One being a short bow. And then the other I'm looking for a magical item.
I certainly have a short bow. Why don't you tell me about the magical item?
This
It's like a War Mage staff +3. No big.
No.
Not that powerful
Okay.
yet.
It is not, definitely not very common, and I don't quite expect you to have one, but thought I'd ask. I am looking for a staff of power.
Let me take a. I usually just have like. Most of my weapons are usually just like javelin, magical weapons of javelins and such. But what was it again? Staff of power.
Yes.
As opposed to the staff of needs to replace the batteries.
Christ. Let me see.
Shop.
I see. He looks around. And he goes, "Oh,
So the staff is.
Oh. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't have. I've heard I don't have such an item. I don't have such an item on me right now."
Get out of my town.
You're evicted. Your
I'm
rent
not
just
even
went
there.
up.
Ignore me, I'm not even there.
That's alright. It was just a question. Like I said, it's not a very...
I would recommend going to more people who are into that sort of more magic kind of magical items. That's a little more for mages and such, and not for martial people. But are you still interested?
Like I said, it was worth a shot.
Yep, no problem. You're still interested in a short bow?
I am.
Right. Well, Obelisk, I have a regular short bow, which is about 25 gold. Or I can also give you a +1 short bow. And that would be 500 gold.
I'll go ahead and take the +1.
Alright, 500 gold.
Where did you get all this money?
I don't remember how I got money, but I have money. Somehow.
Sometimes I just go into my inventory and add like 3,000 gold.
Alright, and so you give him 500 gold?
Yeah.
Alright. He takes it gladly and says, "Alright, well, if you need anything else, I will be here. I'll be here for a while."
Well, thank you kindly. And she's gonna take the bow, sling it over her shoulder, and go find the rest of the party.
Alright. So rest of the party. So after Nora just left, the three of you are left just watching this sort of fight scene go on.
Should I fuck with them? I whispered to Bob.
Hmm?
Should I fuck with them?
Mm-hmm.
I make my echo appear behind our siege master.
All right, and so you summon your echo in the middle of the field, and it goes behind him. You see the gnome notices. It goes, "Oh shit!" And you see, you see Colin just goes, "Oh, I got you now."
And
Oh.
I walk behind the gnome, so it walks into me.
Oh shit! Oh shit! And so Colin just goes, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
And in my most booming of voices, I'm going to say, "I am Thodrak, the Kingslayer. What are you doing in my city?"
Make a intimidation check with advantage.
Oh, just to help him out, oh damn, I don't have that spell anymore. God damn it, I was gonna do a thing. Never mind.
You never mind.
Intimidation.
With advantage.
unless you'll let me just run through
Oh!
My intimidation is it's so garbage because it's a charisma thing.
Chris was not your strongest suit.
I was gonna say if you'll let me, I could use my thaumaturgy on him and have his voice boom 3 times as loud.
He already had advantage from the way he did it, so.
Okay.
Alright, and so you see the two look at each other, look back at you. Oh boy, Hugbear. And you see a Colm speaker says, "Oh, Hugbear, that was a good joke."
No, hey everybody, I recently murdered a king. I did that.
You see the rest of the crowds. You see they just looked a little shocked and just whisper to each other. Some of them just start backing away, and so the crowd just starts thinning out.
But don't worry, our defenses are pretty good. So if there is an invasion because of my actions, hopefully we're safe.
And you see, like, someone just going, "Well, we'll see," and it's like, well, I guess we know who to blame now. And
Listen, I want a city of industry, but I kind of want to keep them on their toes. Does the circle disperse?
Yeah, it's fully dispersed. And you see Colm just goes, "All right, well, good timing, actually. I'd like to introduce you to my, black powder specialist I mentioned to you before you guys bolted off to wherever you guys went. This is Gurmar. You see Gurmar, is male, gnome, black hair, but the way he looks is off-putting because he has a hairstyle of a dwarf. So he's got the iconic dwarvish beard that's like almost touching the ground, and it's got the long, like, combed back, dwarvish hair that goes like almost along his back, covering his butt because it's so long, and the gnome is so small.
It's a good thing I didn't murder them for fighting our siege master.
And you see the Gurmar looks at you and says, "Well, good thing you fucking did it."
You're our black powder specialist, then.
Aye.
You gonna be making cannonballs, or do you have something else in mind?
Black powder is dangerous as it is. If I try to do something crazy, well, how much do you like your town?
Yeah, we could probably rebuild it.
I'll think about it. And Colmar just says, "Well, we have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 8 days currently into making those ballistas, which total will take 45 days. And right afterwards, we'll start making the cannons. But Gurmar, I believe you have some news you wanna give us? Yeah. On my way over here, I actually heard up north from Eshnobia. Eshnobia?
Yeah, that's close.
Eshnobia that there were rumors of an abandoned mine shaft.
What were they mining?
Well, I've heard rumors that when someone brought in a torch, they nearly blew the whole cave up. Because, with black powder, if you bring it too close to fire, it will explode.
Sounds volatile and dangerous. I love it.
Gurmar turns to Colm. "I like this guy."
I just kind of look at Takari. I'm like, can you see in the dark?
I can.
Bob, can you see in the dark?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at you two. Guess we don't need a torch.
You see that Cora just sort of nudges you, Hugbear.
I didn't even see you there. Can you see in the dark?
Cora shakes her head no.
Well, I guess guess you're going to die then.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? Here. You see he pulls out, like, a pair of goggles. He says, well, here, luckily I have one of these for spare. And hands them to Cora. These should help you see in the dark.
I might have a spell. I don't have it prepared yet.
That's fine, we have goggles. We don't need those spells.
Right? Oh yeah, goggles.
Nice. Hugbear. Okay, I suppose we can. Suppose we should be the ones who venture there and make sure it's not dangerous. Don't want to just send some. It's abandoned for a reason. We do need the black powder if we're going to defend this city. I guess we should. That could be our first priority if we don't have anything else from the silence over here.
Unless you want to talk to Arle.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can tell us if they have a mission for us. Otherwise, we'll go in the mines.
It's about this point Onora ravines for the rest of the group.
Hey, Nora, how do you feel about not using fire for about, 2 hours in a mine that could blow us up? Do you have magic that doesn't make things explode? Onora?
That doesn't make things explode? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I've only seen you do explosive magic.
That's because it tends to be the most amusing. Things go boom, go very amusing. Why? What kind of magic are you looking for?
Oh, well, we're thinking about going into a mine that's been abandoned and could be full of black powder, and anything fire could make us all go boom.
Well, I mean, I have other capabilities, yes. I just choose not to use them most of the time because they're not as effective.
It's at this point you see Cora goes, Wait a minute, these are broken. Yeah, hands it back to Gurmar. You see Gurmar just looks at it. Oh, right. I sold my other one. I actually lost my other one to a bet. And Cora turns to Hugbear and says, I think I should be fine in the dark.
Does Cora have night vision?
Yes, it does. I just fucked up.
Oh.
Listen, I got college, okay? Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I guess we're going to go talk to Arle, see if he has any missions for us. See what he feels about this town, see if we can collect any taxes.
Alright. And so you guys start heading over to Arle's home. And this is where we're going to take our break. Because it's about that time, Infinite.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep, so we're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break and we'll come back. So let's pick up from here. And so, you guys head down into... head to Arle's home, and then you head down into the network tunnels to get to the underground hideout, in which you can see over at the smithy place. You actually see Barrick actually seems to be working on something right now. Seems to be testing some things.
He's got this entire huge forge and he's using the smithy in the basement.
He looks to be testing something involving the hidden blade.
So it's a secret something.
Secret shit we don't want, people not in our organization to be privy to.
We were in the organization, or are we just pawns over it?
I don't know. I just overthrew a kingdom. I sure hope I'm not somebody's pawn.
Well, I figured we were pawns when he said he threatened we couldn't, if we joined, we'd be silent. So I figured we were already pawns.
Cora will obviously go check out Barrick and doing all the hidden lady stuff.
All right. I have to talk to Anna about that off game.
What are you doing? Oh my god! I really want to see your hidden.
Wow, Core sounds different. And so the rest of you, the four of you, head over to Arle's strategy room and see. He used to be looking at the books, looks up and goes, "Ah, you're back. How was Jurie?"
There was a wedding.
A wedding?
And a funeral.
What did you do?
Avenged my family and overthrew a kingdom and gave it to my best friend.
Arle looks baffled. It's just like
Why do I feel like I'm at the principal's office? I can murder this man.
What?
Hey, we have an alliance with Druye. That's what we need to be focused on here.
Yeah, because Gooey Duck's in power now.
I guess that doesn't matter. As long as we have an alliance over there, I think we should be fine. The situation, I'll have to digest it, but we're close to finishing. I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't seen or heard of anything. But so for now, I guess you have some time to kill.
Not literally.
Start looking at the clocks around.
And you see Arlie just goes, "Don't shoot there." So I guess whatever business you have with the town, I start taking care of it soon, so you're not meddling with it while you're trying to forge another line. So
Yeah, fair enough. Making any cold hard cash out of this thing?
It's currently the 5th of this month. Give it 6 days and pay will finally come.
Fantastic. I'm feeling mighty broke. How about the rest of you? Onora?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cora with your $2,000? Because I just looked at your inventory.
You hear Cora just go, "I heard that!"
Hugbear, do you want a sapphire?
No, Bob, you basically paid for this whole city while the rest of the party is sitting on mad cash.
Mad cash.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have much.
Wow, that's a nice bow you have. Where did you get that? Hey, it looks really shiny. Is it magical?
No, it's not magical. Oh crap! I actually forgot to add that to my inventory. Thank you for that.
It's +1. It is magical.
Leave her be.
Let it be. Let it be.
My internet is so slow.
Okay, well, can you think of anything the town needs while we're out and about? You're just given a lead about an abandoned mine.
Welcome back to the Southwest.
I'd also, if you want to, you can take a look at the sort of the job board, whatever it is that's up in the Mighty Glaive.
You have a fucking job board at the Mighty Glaive?
I know. When did that happen?
Oh,
A while ago.
Yeah.
You don't remember me grabbing a job from the board?
Yeah, you guys.
Did you ever do the job?
You got your first, I believe.
We did do the job. It was
I believe
for the Orville dude.
Oh yeah.
I believe your first job was I think your first job was taking care of the rest of the hobgoblins.
My God. I just thought somebody wanted me to do that for fun. I thought it was like hey, you bored? There are hot, dead things that you can go beat up
Why
in your area.
are they hot?
I don't know. This is how these ads work. Hot goblins in your area wanting dead.
Goblins in your area.
Single, Nofliasile female.
Wow. Looking for.
Looking for bugbears just like you.
Looking for bugbears.
Hugbear, there are bugbears in your area.
For super secret hookups.
I've been looking at the wrong board.
Tinder for bugbears.
A swipe is just...
It's called Bug Life.
Bug's life. Hugbear, you take 3 points.
Rager.
Hugbear, you take 3 points of lightning damage.
Lightning. Eureka! I had an idea.
I hate it here.
I don't like it here.
Alright, we can check that job board. Anybody else? Anything y'all want to do?
Onora's gonna follow.
I got some stuff to sell, so probably head that way.
What the hell are you selling?
There is the laser spider teeth. There's the bug carapace, or whatever the spider teeth that I have in my bag. The splicer, tentacles. I have a few things.
I think I know what you're talking about. Give me 2 seconds.
Takari just be picking up random animal parts from things we kill to sell later on?
Yeah.
I thought you were just sadistic. I didn't realize you were.
Let's see. You picked up tentacles from the displacer beast. You picked up teeth from the phase spider, and then those carcass things you were talking about.
Yeah, the carapace.
Did I tell you which beasts they were?
No, I just call it bug.
I think those are from the young Rainbow Hazes that you faced when you were heading towards Egeron. The same kind of beast you also faced in the Feywild.
Yeah.
What was it again now?
It was called a young Rainbow Haz.
I'm not even gonna try.
I just have bug shell in my inventory because I couldn't remember what it was called.
Nope, you're good.
Bappa's gonna go with Takari just for shits and giggles to see what she has to sell and to see what she can see at the marketplace.
Okay, so Takari and Bappa going to shopping, and then Onora, Hugbear, Glaive?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Bop and Takari. And so you guys go up and you see the same shops as I mentioned previously. There's a shop that sells there's a cavern that sells alcohol, one that sells weapons, one that sells books and maps, and then one that sells and actually one empty stand with just like a lizard on top of it.
A lizard. How much for the lizard?
I don't think we need a lizard, Bob.
Why not?
You have a dragon. Oh wait, I'm not there. in your mind, you have a dragon.
Shush, Onora in my head.
What about your little dragon?
He needs a friend.
You see Aiden pokes his head out. Yeah. Did someone call me?
You need a brother.
What's a brother?
You need a friend.
I thought you were my friend.
Another friend.
It looks over to I looks over
so she's hearing this.
looks over towards Takari. Are we friends?
Yes, we're friends.
Looks back towards Bob. But I already have a friend. I already have another friend.
Alright.
Okay, and then just curls back in. And pokes his head out. Actually, Mom. When can I come out to fight again? I just been sitting here for like weeks.
You know, it'd be funny. I had a funny thought. Anyway, next time, okay?
Okay. And it just curls back in.
I gotta remember he's there.
You forget your dragon.
What do you guys like to do?
Takari's probably looking for the magic potion store first.
So you walk in, you go towards the potion shop, and they go, and he goes, hi. Which one was it? Yeah, you see, Biggins goes up and says, hi.
You alright?
Well, sadly, someone broke into while you were gone, someone broke into our stands and actually robbed my stand along with Pala's stand over there. And you look over to see the female halfling over there with papers like flung everywhere. Yeah. Sadly, there isn't a lot of security that goes along out here. I don't see any. I really don't see any guards.
Guess we gotta hire them. Sorry.
Uh-oh. I think Takari's frozen.
They're really thinking about the guards.
they're intensely thinking.
Poke, poke, poke.
You were robbed? You were robbed in this town? Oh god, what a...
Takari! Everything's messed up!
Bob is gonna look at him and be like, I am so very sorry. We didn't think we'd need guards because we had the big walls. But we will definitely talk when I get back to the rest of my friends, and we will talk about hiring guards to keep everyone safe.
You see one looks, Biggins looks at this. Okay. That would be very much appreciated. I don't think you guys realize that, this place has gotten really popular.
We kind of noticed when we got back into town.
And of course, when there's popularity, there's rise in population, then there's rise in crime.
I don't think we thought about that before we left last time.
We're gonna cut back. We're gonna cut over to Hugbear or Onora while we're waiting for Takari to get back on.
Okay. Job. Let's go get a job.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I was thinking I would be a really good electrician as soon as we figure out what electricity is. I was just struck by lightning, and I thought, wow, I'm pretty conductive.
You head over to the job board is actually very small. It looks to be just makeshift, like sort of the same size as it's always been. Very little jobs have been posted up there because it wasn't very populated, but you said there's one job actually up there right now.
Onora, can you read this?
Onora goes ahead. She'll go ahead and take the paper that he pulled down, I guess, and we'll proceed to read what it says.
All right. You see that it says the piece of paper says it says type investigation, price 100 gold, description, trees moving in magical forests, one of the leaders made.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna go ahead and read this out loud to him.
Alright, so Hugbear, you get what I just said?
Yeah. Moving trees? That doesn't sound right. You think it's somebody bippity boppy in the Feywild? Yes. Yes, I think that's a great idea, Hugbear.
I'm sorry. My sister was asking me a question. What's going on?
Do you think this is like Feywild spillover?
Well, seeing as it's talking about magical moving trees, I wouldn't put it past it. It's not like it hasn't happened before.
In the back of your head, you hear Bop say, "Didn't Bop make a bunch of trees in the forest?"
You come to recall that this might be the same trees that Bob magically created a couple times before.
I
Is Bop-
created light. I am God. What?
Is Bop making ents?
I
Jesus
sure hope not.
I mean, I know I said, like, hey, it'd be really cool if the trees were a little closer to town so that we could collect them easier, but I didn't mean, like, have them walk into town. You know?
'Cause what happened
Where are
was
the
you-
inchwives?
They left because you were jackasses.
Aw.
Facts,
Sad.
man. Facts.
I guess we
Sidebar,
should.
that's an actual fact.
I guess we should look into this. I'm not crazy about the pay, but cool for some magic lumber.
Well, I mean, the worst we can do is go check it out and see what's going on, if nothing else. This
Yeah,
is our
but-
lands.
I'm not dying for 100 gold though, so if like it's dangerous, I'm
Well,
just leaving.
obviously, if it sounds dangerous, then of course we're not going to go kill ourselves. It's not like we'd want to.
Honora,
go on
make
a
it.
suicide
Honora,
mission.
Onora, Hugbear, make a perception check.
Oh, Jesus.
There's an ent right behind us.
Right behind you.
In the mighty glaive, there's an ent.
Infinite, you don't. Hugbear doesn't notice, but Cora, you look back at the piece of paper, and you
Cora?
realize that
Honora, yeah.
Onora. Onora, you notice that there was a smudge, like a little bit like a piece of like food mess that was like put right next to the 100, and you wipe it off, and it's actually another 0.
Oh, it looks like the reward is actually 1,000.
If we just write like 3 more zeros, will they pay it?
I could attempt to forge 3 more zeros.
Cool. Who wrote this contract?
And she's gonna look to see who wrote the contract.
You see that it's written, just the name is Billy, and then comma siege shop worker.
Billy, come a go. What?
She's gonna tell him.
One of our siege
fine.
guys.
Apparently.
I don't think we pay them enough to extort them for 100,000 gold.
I don't even think they make that much in 3 years.
Yeah, if we're paying them that much, we better be getting like a wall of cannons.
Don't we already have a wall of cannons?
Well, that's my dream. Can a bugbear dream? A little dream of 1,000 cannon wall.
I mean, I suppose you can.
God damn it.
But I thought we already had one.
I guess.
Well, do you feel like going to find them and see what they say?
Can't be too far if this is the forest that Bop grew.
No, because it was right outside the walls, wasn't it? A little bit to the north.
Give me a sec here. Let me just bring you guys over here. If this is the town, right? If this is your city right here, close to a city. I believe the forest was more west, if I remember correctly, Lynova.
It was like right outside of town. It was
It was like towards the north.
yeah, but it was like in split the difference right here.
Okay, northwest. Okay. It was somewhere around there.
Yeah, but it was within walking distance of town, less than, because Bob took Myrrh out there, so it was in less than, however long a 5-year-old can walk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, it's not that far away. It's like a 10-minute walk.
Unless they've walked their asses away, I guess.
I mean,
All right.
5-year-old. I understand 5-year-olds wander, but not that far.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll check that out, and then we'll head for the mine, I guess.
Myrrh and I both have very small legs. Without Hugbear around, Bob doesn't move very fast.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go find the party and we'll check out some trees, I guess.
CrazyBlueKat, since you're not in the call, we will we'll have to do a flashback of your sale later. Don't get rid of any inventory. We'll go through this scene at another time, because I do want to go through it, but not now. All right, so you guys step out and you see Bop and Takari there. And
Sorry, we've decided you're getting married today. We're heading directly for the Feywild. I know you're stunned. I can see the look on your face. You're speechless. But today's the day.
Oh, here we go.
That was perfection.
That was
by the
perfect timing. Moves us back over to the D&D overlay. There we go. So we can actually do the scene now.
Maybe.
Takari. Hello. Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
There you are.
I hate my computer so much right now.
Okay, so.
Even so much, I had time to make a drink.
Oof.
Is it alcoholic?
Yes.
And so, okay, so we go back to the shop. Bob was just giving this thing about looking into hiring.
Would you stop pulling on my cord, please?
No.
God damn it!
I'm sorry.
So,
My dog happened to be pulling on my headphone cord with her claws. I'm sorry.
and so
Continue.
you see that Biggins goes. So yeah. Despite being I don't have a lot of gold on me. They apparently went through my gold as well, and so we're left with nothing currently. All I've got to buy with is 150 gold.
Do you know who robbed the place, or?
No, I don't. Because I came because it must have happened during the night.
What is Arley doing about it?
I've actually not have been able to talk to him. I've been told that he's been busy, just kept inside his room.
Okay.
Well.
Well, and another thing, and he sort of gets a little just leaning a little closer.
Takari will lean in a little bit closer.
Rumor has it that he's starting to talk to himself.
Talk to himself.
Oh, he's always done that.
But anyway, what can I possibly help you with, if I can?
I was going to look. Well, I was going to sell some stuff, but if you're having a issue with someone stealing stuff,
Just give me a couple days. Give me like 6 days, and I should have more gold by then.
that's fine. Would you happen to, or know of anybody who would take, Splicer, Beast, Tentacles, Spider Fangs, or Bug Carapaces?
You see his mouth just drops, and he goes, well, you could look for huntsmen? People who hunt?
Okay.
And see, they would be very
Better?
much, they'd be willing to jack up the price, because if it was me, I don't know what I'd do with it, but if you take it to someone who hunts or someone who does trophies, then...
Do we have someone around here that does that?
Takari, make a history check.
Okay.
Bob, you could do this as well, since you're a part of this conversation.
Do so. What am I doing?
History.
I knew that.
I'll be right back. Hold on. My cat was stretching.
23. I think we know everything. What happened?
I could just give it to you. Bob, you recall a certain person that was... Shit! Okay!
Oh.
Alright, well, both of you will recall.
I don't know.
You got, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait through something. So, Takari, with that natural 20, both of you recall a certain hunter. You recall a certain traveling merchant that walks on 4 hooves and helped you get to the Feywild.
But
Oh, no.
he's not here.
No, he's not here.
Good old Redenbach.
But yeah, if you can find someone that does hunting, or you could try to sell it to another merchant and see if they have anything else to do with it. But as for me and I can speak to my scroll colleague over there, we're not gonna be able to do much.
Right. Okay. Well,
Sorry to be a disappointment.
no, you're fine. It's just, I don't think I know of a person, but haven't seen them around lately. Unless you've seen a centaur lately.
No, I think there was only that. Milo, Bela, burn that centaur. Has he come back around? No, I don't think I've seen him. No, neither have I. No, so I think I know who you're talking about, but I think that was the only time we've seen him. Same guy that took you to the Feywild, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
Okay.
He's hiding from us for our next 2 visits.
Unless you happen to know another way to the Feywild.
Not
Takari's boyfriend lives there.
Not that I can think of. I'm
Bob says that, by the way. She's like, Takari's boyfriend lives there. All smug about it, like...
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
He's a prince.
Shut up.
Wow. Well, it makes sense. Royalty looking into royalty.
Mm-hmm.
At least this one's not being forced. Let's just say that.
I'm not going to ask about that. So, Anything else I could possibly help you with?
No, but I will see what I can do. Talk to Arlie about if I can talk to him.
Definitely going to talk to Arlie.
Alright. Alright, well, enjoy your day.
And we will get on some guards so that you guys can feel a little safer.
Alright.
In fact, while we have been talking, Bop has been writing out a thing in one of her little notebooks that she carries around all the time. And yes, I've said this before, so it's canon.
A little helpful. If you perhaps try to look into possibly making some form of some voice where you can have a stock of weapons and such.
An armory?
Yeah, like if you could possibly an armory, you could potentially you could learn some people who can hire as guards, or even soldiers, if this place grows enough.
I'll ask Hugbear. He knows about.
I'm sure one of my brothers can send us stuff, or my father can.
Right, well, whatever you do, that will be helpful. We will much appreciate it. And you see Paler just goes, "Yes, we will very much appreciate it." What? And you see she's kind of slipped on some loose paper that's been sprawled over the ground. Ow.
You okay?
And you see a thumb comes up. I'm fine.
We should go find Hugbear and Onora.
Yeah, we should find the others.
And so you guys reconvene with Hugbear and Onora at the same time. No, that's it. Just the four of you. And you meet up in front of the mighty glaive.
What up, what up, what up?
I think we should institute a guards.
I wish you would have said that, like, I don't know, when there was an entire army around us and I could have just said, hey, we're taking 20 of these guys.
Well, I didn't know it was necessary. So,
You know what? I did suggest that, but y'all were against it.
You said, hey, we need 20 guards for our city. Let's take them from the army.
I stated that we should bring some of them along with us, but you guys were like, no, they need to be here.
Why were we going to bring the army?
anyway, so our friends that work in the merchants' stalls?
Yeah.
The three little people that are small like me? They got robbed while we were gone. And there's nobody to investigate and find the robbers or stop the robbers if there were robbers to begin with.
Are they hunting them down with every inch of their...
They can't afford to hunt them down because they stole all their stuff and all their gold.
Somebody once robbed me, and you know what I did?
You ate them?
I went into their kingdom and took their king.
Hey, that just happened.
Yeah.
That's kind of a low blow, seeing as that just happened.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't understand not exacting revenge when somebody steals your stuff.
Oh,
Hugbear, let me put something in perspective. Not everybody is invincible as you are.
They're very simple people, and they can't afford to do that. And they can't talk to Arle, which I'm going to go talk to him about, because he keeps hiding in his room. And
just spend the next 16 years of your lives training every day, fighting your best friends, running in the forest until you are this guy.
I know
And then you
time
can-
for that.
Okay. I guess we can hire guards and pay them out of our pockets.
We can pay them. We can. What was his name again? What's his name? Jonesy?
Whose name?
The dude that we were just talking to, homie.
Oh, the halfling
Yeah,
that sells potions.
yeah.
It was Biggins.
Biggins.
Biggins, that's right. Biggins! Anyway, Biggins said that we should think about opening an armory, and then people could be trained and be employed by the city to be our guards, to be city guards, like in the big cities, like at Takari's place. Except for ours won't let kings and queens get kidnapped.
Shots fired.
I can see if my father can send some guards over and weapons.
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
Takari, my friend, your guards let not one but two of their royalty get kidnapped, and lots of other people that were then subsequently murdered. The only reason you and your brother were not murdered is because I murdered the potion master dude. Myself,
Potion seller.
potion seller. Anyway,
They also really sucked at killing Gorgons.
yeah, they sucked at things, so they would be bad. And
We're going to build an elite
Do you know
task
any-
force.
Do you know any other places that would have armies at the ready?
well, I'm saying we could train them. We
Exactly.
have lots of people that could train. We have smart people that know how to train things.
Oh my god.
I was just saying until we got people. It's
What
gonna
if I
take.
trained 20 guards to all be Echo Knights?
Then we
An
have
elite
40.
task force of Echo Knights because I was told, spread this knowledge.
Then we'd have 40 guards whenever they were on duty, because one guard would be 2 people.
Exactly, we still need people.
I was
And
given
weapons.
a mission in life. If I teach you this, spread the knowledge.
I regret every being in my body.
All the beans?
I made a promise, and this is how I'm going to fulfill it.
Okay, so we'll put up. We'll armory. Where's that paperwork? Damn it! Why do I never have anything open?
I mean, we can just go back to the job board. Want to be a badass like Hugbear? Actually, let me start making an ad right now. I'll draw it out.
Help wanted.
Lindsay, I can't find
I
that.
was just saying that we could get some soldiers from my father and weapons until we found an actual people that would want to, train to be able to fight.
And I was just saying we want good people to fight.
You can train them to be better. And I've only been kidnapped twice, thank you.
Once is too many.
I said what I said.
Isn't one-
Okay.
When
Is-
I was a wee little baby, I was,
You were kidnapped as an infant?
yes.
I as well was kidnapped as an infant, but my family were poor gnomes.
And I'm sorry about that.
Big oof.
Hugbear is literally just drawing.
So it would make sense that a poor gnomish society that doesn't fight or know how to do much of anything would get attacked and their infants stolen. You are a princess and you should have guards all the time.
That's why I didn't get to leave the castle grounds very much.
But you were still kidnapped.
Yo,
And once is too many. As Cora told me once. That too many. I have enough money I have enough money to cover the construction of an armory right now. Can I do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
So Bob is going to just walk over to Takari and take her hand and pat her hand. Like, thank you. And then she's going to say, I'm going to go find Arle now.
I'm gonna come with you.
It's about midday at this point.
Yeah. And she's going to go, we haven't even gotten to their thing, but she's going to go to Arle and she's going to give him a reaming about not helping the people while we're not around.
We could do that. Okay. So you go downstairs and you see Arla once again just looking through some books. Looks up. Oh, hi there. Hi again.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
How come we risk all our lives doing stuff out there for your secret organization, and we're out there doing stuff, and you're here supposed to be helping taking care of the town and being a leader while we're not around, but you're not being a leader because people getting robbed, and can't get hold of you to tell you they got robbed because you're not around.
Last time I checked, I left this town to you lot.
But when we're not here, who's supposed to take care of the town?
You didn't assign a leader.
I don't want to hear it.
You didn't sign anything. If you're saying now that from now on when you guys leave I watch over, that's completely fine. You just didn't say so beforehand.
Takari, were we not under the impression that when we weren't here, Arle was taking care of stuff?
Yes, because that's what we agreed upon the first time we left.
I remember saying when we were leaving, take care of the town. We'll be back.
But that was for that one time.
Sir, Linda, listen, Linda.
I'm listening.
Wasn't this your town to begin with? You called us to this town
Frustration.
to help whatever you needed, and you're going to sit here and tell us that it's not your problem to worry about the town when we are not here.
Look, you're right. You're right that I should be looking over this place where you guys are gone. I just have been
busy not finding any evidence of bad guys for us to go and destroy.
I have been so focused on the task at hand that I have not left this room in a couple days.
Well, that is unacceptable. Our merchant friends, Biggins, and the girl one and the other one were robbed, and they have no money now, and all their stuff is destroyed and messed up, and they need help. And they needed some help from you, and you were not.
Well, do you guys have guards?
We're working on that. I need a spot to build an armory.
Alright, you see he pulls out the map. He pulls out the map, rains it out on the table. Alright, well, of the houses, of the buildings here, because there's basically surrounding, and you see that, like, along with, like, the structure that you see in front of you, of all the buildings, the original buildings, that, like, around there's a bunch of smaller buildings. And then he's also sort of drawn a triangle shape around it all. And so, well, of these remaining buildings, which one would you like to build upon?
Why don't we put it next to the Mighty Glaive? This one.
Yep. The one that's 58% damaged.
Yeah. Because it's close to the trading post, close to the inn, the Mighty Glaive, the stables. It's close enough to all the important stuff.
Yeah, sure.
That if something happened, they could get there quickly if they happened to be inside their armory.
Okay, sorry, I was just remembering how to do math. Give me 2 seconds here.
It says 2,500 gold.
Yep, 2,500. Well, it's gonna cost you, well, with putting it there, and with how much damage it is. It's only gonna take 1,450 gold.
Bob will hand him 2 sapphires.
Okay, how much? There were, what, 1,000 each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry. I saw something in Discord.
And he says, next time you see me, I'll give you change for this. And he pockets it. And, it will take, what was that, 15?
15 days.
And it'll take about 9 days to build.
Bob's
So,
gonna tell him whatever money he has left over to use as the initial payment of people to train.
okay. I will keep that in mind. So, yeah. So you pay for it. It'll take about 9 days, to build. And so right now it's the 5th. So the 14th.
And while we are gone, anytime we are gone,
I will watch over Nofliasile. I apologize for my behavior. It has been so long. I've wanted this unification of Zaccharin for so long. And now we're so close to finishing.
Can Takari do a low-key medicine check on Arle?
Like just observing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, make a medicine check.
No. I don't have any inspiration, so that's fine.
Alright. He looks completely fine. He is 100% healthy. He is the healthiest person you've ever seen.
Okay.
Bob is gonna be like, now that I've been places other than here and my cage, I've seen lots of different leaders, and none of them were very good. I don't want us to do the same things they did. Some of them were too strict on their people and were super mean, and then some of them were not strict enough and just let them do whatever they wanted, and then some of them just didn't care and spent all the money, and I bit their leg.
You what?
I was a dog at the time.
Anyway.
I want us to be the kind of leaders that their people can count on and that they love, and that we're good leaders, and that our town will get bigger and have happy people in it.
Well, all I can say is be mindful of your actions and be aware of what the people want. Or what the people... No, not what they want. What they need.
Right now they need guards to keep them safe for when we can't be there.
Well, now you're one step closer to keeping them safe.
So, thank you. And I think we're gonna go find Hugbear and Onora and see what they did with the job boards. I'm
Alright.
sorry I shouted.
No, it's fine. I think I'm gonna take a couple of, maybe an hour to just walk outside of this room. I have been cooped up in here for a couple of days. You see Cinder passes by and says, "You might want to take a shower as well," and walks away.
I mean, because there was some crazy stuff going down when we got back to town. There was a gnome fighting another person in the middle of town. That can't be good.
Well, with these scars, you'll be able to keep things more orderly. Yes.
And no one will get kidnapped.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I will bid you adieu.
Bob was very adamant about not letting people get kidnapped.
I'm aware.
Okay, so we can go back now. We literally just like walked away from Hugbear and Onora, just left them. We'll be
Sorry.
back.
Alright, and so you guys reconvene with the other two that you just basically left behind.
And Bob will tell them Arle's going to build us an armory where we can train some guards up. And I guess if you want to, Hugbear, you can go train them in your magic twin person.
Oh yeah.
Or then we'll have more guards because there'll be 2.
I was thinking we should also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was like a dead parrot outside. I was just thinking maybe we should have like, I don't know, businesses are responsible for their own refuse to be disposed of in a green and safe way. And then maybe we hire some town cleaners.
Okay.
What are you trying to hit? What are you going for here, huh?
It was an accident. I was going through my sheet and my internet, like I said, sucks, and like it just was.
A random worker just falls to the ground dead.
3 more parrots down.
Anyway.
These birds are dropping like flies. Are we got the birds?
Oh god. Okay. That was hilarious.
It was on purpose.
I know.
Bob will be like, okay, well, we can hire some people to clean the roads and things.
You know, just if there's gonna be so many people who want this place, you know, not just falling to ruin and disgust.
Yes.
So we'll have some people who keep the place looking orderly,
Agreed.
and then other people who, you know, murder anybody who litters.
But not murders. Fines.
What's
They
a
can-
fine?
It's where you pay because you've done something wrong.
Who gets that money?
The city.
So us.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's put fines on everything. I love this idea.
Only bad things. You can't find good things.
Stepping outside your house after 8 o'clock at night, fine.
No.
But that requires you to follow it too, Hugbear. So after you step out of your house at after 8 p.m., you'd have to pay that fine as well.
Oh no, I'm part of the Royal Guard.
It doesn't work that way.
Littering.
Oh, so all the guards have to go inside after 8?
See, that wouldn't work.
See?
So they can't. That's not.
Every non-guard has to stay inside after 8.
But littering, you would get a fine if you throw your trash in the road instead of where it properly goes.
Anyone who doesn't refer to me as Sir Awesome, fine.
No.
No.
Anyone who gets into a drunken brawl for no reason.
Promoted to guard.
You come to realize you don't really have a jailhouse.
Exiled. Sent into the moving forest.
Moving forest? What moving forest?
Oh yeah, I think you created like a bunch of moving trees.
She's gonna literally plop down on the ground and open her book that's got all of her spells and like stuff that she's learned because she wrote them all down so she could remember her spells. And be like, I don't think I know how to do that.
Also, I drew this, and I show you all the thing that I drew in Discord. This is going to be our job board. Posting.
Post.
Cards.
We need to put C. Arley on there.
Dump everything onto Arlie.
He's hiring the guards for when we're not around.
That is great.
I think you should show chat.
Yeah, show chat.
Alright, give me a sec here. Let me just get...
It is the most beautiful, amazing drawing ever.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
I adore it. It could not have been done any better.
Oh wait, no, it's the wrong thing. Give me a sec here.
He broke it.
Why'd you do that?
Coonsy, stop breaking things.
I didn't mean... Okay.
Someone else can have that turn.
There you go. There you go, chat. This is what it looks like.
It is the best message
Help
drop working.
wanted. Be strang.
Strong. Yeah.
Honir Glory. Elite is spelled correctly. Elite Task Farce.
You know how hard it is to draw with claws, Coonsy? I don't think you do. Don't judge.
Now the real question is, did he actually use paper and a pen or a quill or something, or did he like scratch this into like some wood or something like?
No,
that?
he just took the back of the he just took the back of the job paper and just started drawing on that.
Magically appears some quill and ink.
Wait, doesn't he have
Just
the
take-
invisible ink?
He does, yeah, and so he was like using that, and then just uses like a special light here.
This is what this looks like.
Don't ask. But yeah, that's the most glorious thing.
Now, Papa's gonna write in very neat little letters at the very bottom. Speak to Arley, and just for shits and giggles, or Cinder.
You're drawing Cinder into this.
Uh-huh.
All right.
About joining our farce.
All right. So what do you guys? That's the best thing ever. What do you guys? So what do you guys do now?
I guess we should go and look at my forest and make sure that it's not, stomping around on top of people.
Yeah.
Should we maybe?
Everybody got an axe?
Oh.
No, but I have fire.
I do not have an axe. The only weapon I have is the one that I just bought.
Oh well, you can use your magic gear if you want to use all your fire.
Don't die.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's go do that, and then
Maybe we can hit the mighty glaive or the gun.
Mighty Blade
Brain is not working right now.
brain comprehend words.
Guild hall or tavern?
Tavern. We need
Both.
drinks and darts.
drink start, and we recruit anyone who can throw a good game.
Well, that's not me. I can't throw an axe to save my life.
Well, I'm saying this is where we can recruit.
You can talk to the people while
That's
we're in
true.
there.
If somebody can throw an axe, they at least know how to fight.
if you can hit the goddamn dartboard, I will give you a cannon.
Hugbear. Hugbear. We've talked about this. We don't give random strangers cannons.
No, we're gonna have a wall of 1,000. We're gonna need one person behind each one.
DM has been told 3 cannons.
We're gonna need more guards and more money.
Well,
I have a dream.
perhaps we can obtain some peoples from Hestein.
No.
I can-
Bob is very against that. Did you know she was kidnapped twice?
That is true. They did fail at their job quite frequently.
How about this? We ourselves kidnap Takari, and anyone who tries to stop us gets hired as a guard.
I'm standing right here.
Well, you're in on it. You understand that you are being kidnapped.
This is
But
The only
they
thing
don't.
is, the only thing is, does she understand that we're actually kidnapping her?
Didn't we already kind of kidnap her?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Arle kidnapped all of us.
No, Arle found me in the woods.
He kidnapped you.
No, he found me. I was lost. And being chased by hobgoblins.
He kidnapped you.
I can't
The
remember.
hobgoblins were your family. And everything he told you was a lie.
Am
Bob,
I a hobgoblin?
Bob, make a wisdom saving. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Everything he told you was a lie your whole life.
It was a lie.
He's the bad guy, and you were taken from your family from him. He
Mwah.
kidnapped you.
I swear to God, Kunzi, if Arle is the big bad.
You've been playing the whole time now.
That's what I've been thinking about that the entire time, honestly.
Same. With the information Takari got earlier, she's starting to question Arle.
I had no idea, actually.
But, yeah, I can send word to my father asking for additional weapons.
Weapons. Weapons would be
Well, I mean, if they can't be useful with manpower, they can at least supply us with some weaponry.
Yeah.
Hestein could be at least useful for something, at least.
God. We are tearing poor Takari's family apart tonight.
They let her get kidnapped, and one of her her other siblings get kidnapped, almost killed. If it weren't for us, they would have died. They're awful.
Are we saying this like while we're walking to the forest?
Yeah.
You haven't said anything about were you guys walking to the forest? As far as I know, you were just standing there.
No, we
I
said
thought we
we
were
were going
walking to the
forest.
glade.
No, we're going to the forest.
Forest and then glade.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood
Okay.
that. All right, then I guess we're walking to the forest.
At this point, you've reached the forest.
Nora starts singing, "Who's in the forest strolling?"
It's us.
I'll just move us over here.
Forest. Oh, I'm a forest. It's a mighty nice forest.
So you guys are about the center, you're about center-ish of where Bob's forest is.
My forest was much nicer, neater lines, but okay.
We see over time you got woodsmen that cut down trees.
Bob is going to cast. She still has the spell. I don't think I do. Are there any animals around?
You can make a perception check.
Speaking of which, Onora's gonna make a perception check to see if she can see anything out of ordinary.
Same.
Walking trees. She sees nothing. She sees a bird fly by.
Oh, there's an animal. Do I see animals?
22.
Sorry, roll 20 is being stupid. Give me 2 seconds.
It's been 2 seconds.
philosophical 2 seconds.
The philosophical 2 seconds, 2 minutes.
Why is it 2 minutes?
Wait.
You, Bob, as you're looking,
Oh, now it rolls.
there we go. Okay.
Great.
As you guys are looking around, Onora and Takari, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. As for Bob and Infinite, Infinite, you see it. Hugbear, you see it here, and then Bob, you see it here. You swear you saw like an outline of something along the trees, and it's something just like went into those trees.
Oh God, I hope there's not something stalking us in the forest. I stealth.
Go ahead, make a stealth check.
Kiki, my dear, you're right in front of my thing.
Cora also stealths.
All right.
Cora came with us?
Always.
Hey!
Look at you with your nat 20 stealth.
Dude, I can guarantee it'll never happen again.
All right. So what do we got? What do we got?
Fusion.
Let's see what we got for stealth. Stealth, we have 13, 25, natural 20, total of 21, 23.
Bob? Are you joining?
No.
Bob is just gonna stand there. Okay. What are you guys trying to hide to specifically?
Onora
Burgess?
climbs tree. Onora hides.
Onora tries to climb tree. Make an athletics. All right, then make an athletics check to see if you can actually climb it.
Boom. Shaka.
Acrobatics is not my strong suit.
Acrobatics
is not my strong
I
suit.
said athletics.
Oh, wait. I heard acrobatics. What? Okay. Athletics is not my strong suit.
Good.
You go to climb a tree, and you fall prone onto the ground. You don't take damage because you didn't climb 10 feet. You get like probably like 5 feet off the ground, and then
Are we done?
You and me are I thought you and I were the distraction, but apparently Onora is also the distraction.
so I'm gonna need you guys to
Defend your token, roll initiative.
well, no, I'm gonna need you guys to tell me where you are right now. Place your tokens where you are. Where you
If I cannot climb tree, I do my hiding thing behind said tree.
Actually, no, you for this.
I can't. That's right. I'm prone.
For this
Never mind.
instance, you're prone at this very moment.
Yeah, I remember that afterwards.
Okay. Are you unable to click on your token, Bob?
No, Bob's just there.
Okay. Hugbear, Takari, any specific place?
I just moved.
Just trying to get in the middle of everybody just so I can get to where I need to be.
Okay. Where does Cora go? Can you move Cora here?
No, I can't.
We have no control of Cora.
What the hell? Here, let me try this. And I'll add Kiki to it as well. How about now?
Nope.
That's
Motherfucker.
okay.
I don't
Okay.
know about Hugbear.
Okay, tell me where to move it.
Right now.
Where? Right here?
But hidden. Because they're awesome.
All right. All right. Just give me a sec here.
Bob thinks y'all are being ridiculous because this is her forest and she controls it.
The shadow figure that I just saw in the trees.
You you guys actually see, as soon as Onora falls onto the ground, you see emerging out of these trees, you see humanoid trees just appear out.
Would those be considered beasts?
You can make a nature check. They are for sure beasts. These are the most beastiest beasts you've ever seen.
Can I do a nature check?
Sure, go ahead.
God.
Does the Nora see this from her small position on the ground?
I can let you do it with disadvantage because you're gonna have to like
But if it's right in front of me.
Oh, good point. Yeah, do it. Yeah, regular roll. Go ahead. These are plants. These are more considered as plants. And
Are there tiny mushrooms on them?
But yeah, right now as things look, I'm gonna get everyone to click on your tokens and roll for initiative.
Wait, hold on. Do they look like they're wanting to attack, or are they curious?
You can make an insight check.
I will do that.
Do you want to do that first and then initiative?
I will do that.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, bro.
They look a little more curious.
Okay.
But only you know that. Okay. Core rolled a 9.
Core's garbage.
Man, Core's not doing so well today.
It's okay. They're hidden.
Pursue. Okay, and then I'm just gonna reorder it that. Pretty sure Core has a higher dexterity than you, Hugbear, so they'll go before you.
Okay.
Wow, Bob, once again!
I know.
You are just on your aim game.
Oh no, I rolled a 23.
And it... Oh, because she clicked on your token, then rolled Core's. Okay, so I'll change yours.
This is 23 Hugbear, and then 9 Cora.
Yep, so I fixed it. Sorry, sorry, Bob.
I mean, Bob still did good.
Yeah, holy shit.
She's still nat 20.
Again, you nat 20 on initiative.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Only I could do that other time.
So yeah, Hugbear, you see these humanoid tree creatures just come out of the trees.
Yeah.
You can make an insight check to see if you can get a read on them.
Oh, perfect.
Hugbear, yeah, sorry. Hugbear's gonna bonus action get his echo out just in case this gets
Messy?
funky.
Funky. Let me just... There you go.
We'll just put it down here in case it gets close to my allies.
Alright, so that's your bonus action. Alright.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my helmet and try to detect thoughts.
Okay. On the one in front of you?
Sure.
Alright, so wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, 13.
Alright. I'll give you a sec here. Not with advantage. Save. Wisdom. Rolls a 12.
DC is 13. What
Alright.
is its surface thoughts?
I just want to take a look at it I need to take a look at a specific detail of that helmet.
Yep.
It's called the Helm of Telepathy, correct?
Yeah.
I know. I totally remember what I give you guys. I just make sure you guys remember yourself. Yeah, so I should be thinking. You hear what language do you know? What languages do you know?
Common, Draconic, and Goblin.
Common, Draconic, and Goblin. You hear a bunch of like gibberish, but you don't understand what it's saying.
Did they speak out loud at all?
Are they speaking out loud?
Yeah.
Not at the moment. But yeah, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll use my action. It says you can shift your action or probe deeper to gain like an emotional state or like something that looms large in its mind. Like it could, I imagine it could be like even like an image or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
You was your action to use the helmet, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think like, I don't know. I don't think words in my head. I think pictures and or like a feeling or something.
For the initial, from when you just get into their head.
Yeah.
Or when somebody use an action.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Use a bonus.
I'm just. It's a lot of text there, so it's like.
Detect thoughts. You don't. I can say make an insight check for me.
Okay.
Because you two, I can say this. You two don't share a similar language.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Hard to get. It's
hard to get a beat.
Hard to get a read.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Bob. I just see these like near 7 feet tall woodland creatures just walk out of the trees.
I could have sworn I had speak with plants. Double check. I do.
Ooh.
I cast speak with plants.
All right. All right. So you cast speak with plants.
Yep. And I say hello.
One of them goes, "Who are you?"
Oh, I'm Bob. These are my friends.
Hi, Bop and Bop friends.
I created this forest.
Make a persuasion check for me.
A
With
persuasion.
advantage? Because she did.
Yeah, with advantage.
I did create the forest jump. 15.
You say they look at you. They look at you. You see the eye. They look little like yellow beads of eyes, like they're within the dark incave of their face. Like roll a little bit, and they look towards each other. and you see them, we're gonna go out of turn a little bit. You see them slowly walk towards Bop.
In common, she's gonna be like, "It's okay, it's okay," so that none of her friends like attack because they're freaked out. It's okay.
And you see that they slowly surround you a bit, and then they drop to one knee and bow their head towards you, and they say, "Our creator is finally here."
Bop looks thoroughly embarrassed.
Takari, Onora, you know what to do.
No.
It's time.
Can't
Unleash the
Onora
fireballs.
Get up yet? Hurry up and do her turn.
That's not actually what I was planning to do, but
Bop's going to be.
them.
Bop's gonna be like, I created you?
When you constantly regrew these trees, eventually some of them gained consciousness. And then a few of them spouted us out. And unknowing of who our original creator was, we felt it was our duty to guard this forest. But we didn't kill anyone, if that is what you're curious about.
No, I didn't think you did.
We would scare them off, mostly. And you see one of them goes, "I remember one of them smelled of urine when we had him go away."
They made somebody pee on themselves. Bob's gonna be like, "I don't know what to do in this." She's gonna be like, "If we continue to chop the trees down to use them to build things, is that gonna hurt you guys?"
You see that they look at each other a little bit, and he looked back at you and says, "We understand the life cycle of a tree. Not all trees can live for thousands of years. If you are using it for survival purposes, we wouldn't mind."
Well, yeah, we're using it to rebuild our home so that it can be safe for all of our people. And,
Well, some of your new people, if I may say, are a bit loud.
but we're working on that. It's new, kind of like you guys, so it's a little weird. But if you guys promise not to hurt any of the people coming to chop down the trees, I promise to continue to do my spell that makes the trees regrow so that you have somewhere to live.
And you see there's one tree that's like looks to be a little more covered in moss. Brains like his fist up across his chest to his shoulder, and then the rest of them do it. And then the one the moss goes, "We swear."
Okay, so you're not gonna bug our people. And I'll tell them about you, that you're okay and that you're supposed to be here, and you can live in the forest forever.
As long as they don't show evil intent, we will not bother them.
Yo, fuck
Okay.
it. I'm gonna teach these guys to be Echo Knights.
Well, guys, I guess we've got our army. Kuzi,
And,
Kuzi.
Yeah.
Check the Zoom chat.
I can't because I'm streaming.
Oh, darn it, you can't.
I didn't mean to click that. I clicked wrong.
Bob, should we be concerned?
I don't think so. Do people have names? Maybe we could call you.
The one.
At this point, can Takari cast tongues, or is this still considered combat?
No, we can say this is out of order now. Things aren't gonna derail or go off the rails. So I'll say there's no initiative now. So yeah,
okay.
you get to cast tons.
But Bop is going to relay to them everything that she talked to the trees about.
And you see the one covered more moss goes, I am Moss.
His name is Moss, and she'll point to that one. And I think he's kind of a leader.
What are they doing here again?
I accidentally maybe created them.
Bob?
I didn't know it would do that.
Bob, have you ever had, like, sea monkeys?
I lived in a cage.
Okay, well, this is playing God.
It was an accident.
And just so you know, our creator, we have not left the loud civilization that is nearby. We have not go out its limits.
That's probably for the best, because I don't know how the rest of the world would feel about trees that can talk and walk around.
Isn't there that one talking tree that is like over in Estribia?
How big are these? Are we talking like group, or are we talking like?
We're talking group about 7 feet tall.
Yo, they could straight up be guards. They could live in our town. Who the fuck says they can't live in our town?
Well, they seem to like the forest.
All right, that's fair.
Actually, Bop is gonna be like, you said you would only attack people with evil intent, right?
Yes.
If someone came to attack our home, our city, our loud city, I'm very sorry, it's not. Would you be willing to help us?
We can do our best. Though, just so you know, we all prefer to be within the tree lines, as you have seen, we can travel through these trees.
That's fine.
Not just the ones you created.
Really?
We
Where was that one?
We could be from one side to the other in a matter of seconds.
Where was that guy, the old grandfather tree that talked to us?
I believe he was in Estribia.
Yeah, he was in Estribia when you guys were traveling to Egeron. No,
Bob?
you were traveling to Estribia when you ran into him.
Yeah.
Yo,
Bob
we could put forests on all three sides of our city, and they could just go whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Actually, how about this, Moss and friends? We will continue to make sure that only good people come into the forest. Our people that are good will come into the forest. And that nobody will take too much wood, so that there's still always wood for you. There's always trees.
How would we know if these are from your town?
We'll give them fancy hats.
No, we could use
You do have a clothing store.
we could use that mark that you put on the back of our, like a hat or a flag.
The handprint.
Yeah.
Turn the oven off, please.
Yeah.
What does this symbol mean?
It's just my hands.
Okay. Bop is gonna formally introduce everybody to Moss and to the other trees. She's gonna make, this is Hugbear.
He's tall.
Yeah, he's very, very tall and very good. He's a good Hugbear. And then we have Onora. Wave Onora on the ground.
She looks like
She'll
she
nod. She at this point she stands up, but she'll nod. What language are they speaking?
Plant.
could. You can make. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Druic, Elvish, and Infernal.
It's a language you don't know.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Okay.
Bob.
And I cast tongues, so I can understand them.
Yeah. This is Onora, and
She looked like she could kill us with one hit.
she's very powerful.
I think I
She's
saw
very-
sparks come out of her hands.
She's very nice sometimes.
And I'm Takari.
This Takari.
You speak our language.
No, I have magic.
Oh,
And then Cora.
not a
is-
lot of people know Sylvan.
You speak Sylvan.
Yes.
Could you teach other people to speak Sylvan too?
We could.
If they wanted to learn?
Ooh.
We can try.
How about all
If
of
if this is what our creator wants. And you see all the heads of me just snap over to Bop.
uncomfortable. Pop feels bad. Pop is gonna be like, that sounds like a great idea. We can bring our woodsmen, the ones that come out and cut things down, out and have them introduced. And then they could learn Sylvan so that when they come out, they can talk to you guys and let you know that they are from our town and to be trusted.
Okay.
Right now, would it, okay, out of character, right now would it only be like the elves, the half-elves, or the elven people that have been building things?
You mean that like who get access to the forest?
Yeah.
It would mostly be the ones that would they're assigned to be lumberjacks.
Yeah, and like the people that we sent out to go and do that.
We built a mill and said go for it.
Yeah, literally, you just built the
Oh,
mill and
okay.
said go crazy.
I forgot. Yeah. So yeah, we could.
So
talk to
whoever's
people
assigned,
and-
so whoever's assigned to that mill.
We'll go
And,
talk
like-
to the foreman.
At least that section of the mill tower.
And then, like Onora said, we could have them wear like a badge that says that they're like part from Nofliasile, like with Hugbear symbol on it. Okay. That can be discussed later. Kind of boring to discuss it while we're online. So Bob's gonna tell them, she's gonna be like, okay, so we're gonna go back to our town and talk to the people there and tell them about you and tell them they don't have to be afraid of you because you're friendly and you're nice. That way no one gets hurt for a misunderstanding.
And we will stay within the forest lines
Yes.
and protect
Yes.
our
And-
creator's town.
Yeah.
It would be our honor.
Is there any way one of their best and brightest could come train with our guards and potentially learn my trick and bring it back to their people?
Maybe if the guards could train near the line of the forest?
Or ask them for an exception?
She's gonna relay that message. Could maybe one of them come to train so that they could learn
Show them my badass echo.
from us.
I snap my echo on and off.
He wants to train you to do that.
When the echo comes on, they look at the echo. When the echo goes off, they look back at Bob. When the echo comes on, they look at the echo. When the echo's gone, they look back at Bob.
So that you can not only protect the town better, so that you can protect yourselves better for when we're not here. Now I have an entire
That
spreadsheet.
seems a little advanced for us.
Okay.
That's probably fair.
Looks very difficult.
And she'll relate. She'll just keep. Anytime they're talking to one of the other ones, she'll just relay the messages.
I'm like full on bent over, snapping between my legs and making the echo pop up. And they're like, that looks very difficult. I'm just like, hey, look at this. Hey, I can make it do ba. I don't know ba.
He's very talented.
Yeah.
Well, we would hate to keep holding you off from whatever task you have.
Well, right now our task was to come and see what was going on in the forest, but it's you guys, so that's cool. Pop is so confused and upset. She feels like this horrible person because she created these things, and now they're like looking to her, and she's like doesn't know what to do.
Life finds a way. Life finds a way.
Alright. So what do you guys do from here?
Bob's going to tell them that they're going to go, what they're going to do about going back and talking to the mill people, and that they'll have either some sort of symbol that represents us, which will be the paw print, to let them know that they're supposed to be in the forest.
Yeah.
Because that'll be easy for the trees to understand the symbol, then rather than teaching them common. And that
We
she'll
could
come
see
in-
if Cinder can teach them, or if she knows Sylvan, that she can teach them common when we're gone. That way they can speak a little better.
She can talk to Sylvan or talk to Cinder about it, but other than that, she's just going to promise to come and check on them whenever she's home. Now she feels responsible for them.
We seem to have a lot of responsibilities here at home. Perhaps we stay here, build, and be the guards until we get guards.
Right.
For a little while.
And then, when Cora's feeling a little more wherever Cora is.
She's right behind you. She appears right behind you.
We can all go to the mine together.
Or just be jump scaring people, man.
Boo!
If that sounds good to everybody else, I feel like we can probably shave some days off of the buildings.
Right. Yeah, and just continue just doing small little jobs until then, or projects, if we have projects.
Pop would like to stay close to her new tree children for a while, too.
Yeah,
To make sure they're okay.
probably got to teach them a bit about the world before
Right.
somebody walks through the forest.
She's also going to suggest that they maybe travel through the forest and go talk to the grandfather tree.
There's a grandfather tree.
We talked to him. Okay.
I'm sorry, the mossy one.
No, the big tree.
The tree that told us about the giants. And the Dragon Slayer sword.
He's their grandfather?
No, he's just a grandfather tree.
No, that's just his name.
That was his name, was Grandfather Tree.
How did you get the name?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
How did you get your name? People give people names. What they do.
I mean, which name?
Either one.
Well, one was given to me by my family. The other was given to me by my enslavers.
See?
Oh, now it's gotten dark. Oh,
Oh, now it gets too personal.
Yeah. Okay. I guess let's go back to town and do that stuff.
yeah, first, we're going to go collect $1,000 off of my boy. We dealt with your tree problem.
Alright, and so you guys travel back into town. You travel back into the Nofliasile and make head over towards the industrial tower. That's also stable, and find yourselves in the siege workshop portion, where you eventually find this so-called Billy. He goes, "Hi,
You owe me a lot of money.
I don't. Who are you?
I make my echo appear. You owe me a lot of money.
I swear to you, I don't know who you are. I never met you. I have only been here for a couple of weeks.
Job posting paper.
Oh, that.
How I get my kicks. Yeah, we solved your tree problem.
Huh. All right. Yeah. Leans down like under a desk. Pulls out a crate. That's labeled like miscellaneous, and then pulls out a sack. No one looks at the miscellaneous box. Puts.
That is brilliant.
Here you go. 1,000. So, what'd you find?
Oh, we may or may not have created an entire race of people, and they are now living in the forest. But the forest is going to be safe because we're going to send in people with an emblem on their back, and they won't attack anymore.
I don't know whether I should be. I don't know if I should feel safe or scared.
My money now.
All right. Well, thank you.
Just don't provoke them.
Well, tell the people of the woodmills. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about it.
Yeah. That's the next stop.
Yep.
All right. And so you guys. I guess I could. I don't think we really roleplay this. You guys head over to the woodmill. Talk to the people there about the situation. Tell them about the tree people that are hiding within the forest. Tell them about showing them the symbol, and go through the steps with them.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. After that, I just want to help build the armory and start recruiting, if that means playing some darts and inviting some strangers, or just let's hold a tournament and we hire the top 5 dartists.
Should we do darts or should we do axes?
Hey, maybe we do both and we make a bunch of people fight in a pit. Let's go build a fight pit.
I agree. Let's build a fight pit.
And then
You can't make a fight pit.
it is one of the things we can build.
It is.
And then
We'll build it in the back of the glaive.
we hire the 5 champions.
Sounds reasonable.
And then the 5 greatest fighters and the 5 greatest dartists are part of our guard.
Sounds good to me.
Should we set up the fight circle like our drunken siege master? Just right in the middle of town?
No. Probably not.
No.
We should put it probably on the backside of the Mighty Glaive. That way there's a little bit more room.
We put it off the back of the bar, and now it's a venue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can get drinks.
Venue.
That's
Every
right.
so often we could throw up a stage and play some live music.
I could play flute.
You do have a room point left for the tavern.
Okay.
Let's fucking
How much will
do
that
it.
cost? Like an amphitheater, like a actual place we can do stuff.
The thing you're looking for is the battle ring.
The battle ring. I closed that. Like, why? Why would I keep things open that are necessary, Crazy? I don't understand why you think that would do that. Bloody hell, where did I put it?
I still have 2 sapphires, so I can throw 2 grand.
I still have 4.
Okay, so what do you guys? Okay, so tell me what you guys are planning. What are you guys thinking?
Okay, so making a fight pit.
Okay.
We're definitely putting my poster everywhere. We're also going to have one that says like, money, 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 money. Win the tournament, get a job.
But we would have to have a coin.
I have 2 sapphire, I just said. I've got money. Or Cora has money. Stares at Cora. Plus, we're about to have a whole bunch of money from, like, you know, taxes and stuff.
True.
That's going to start rolling in soon. So.
Yeah, Bob will cover the battle ring.
All right, and so it would be battle ring is 2,500 gold, and it'll take 15 days to add to the back of the tavern. All right.
I can pitch in 300 gold.
For the battle ring?
Heal.
Well, if somebody can give us, I can do the 2. I can do 2 sapphires for it.
I have 300 coin. That's it.
I'm in the same boat with 300 gold.
Oh, my sapphires.
Well, yeah, and then I guess I have the sapphires, but
I'm selling both of my sapphires just to get the money. And then I will put the other 500.
So, and just so I know, time consuming wise, are you waiting to just how many days are you looking to kill? Because right now it's on the 5th. On the 14th, the armory gets built, and then on the 20th, the battle ring gets built.
They're making the ballistas first. There's no reason for us to rush off to get gunpowder just yet. I'm happy to burn a couple of days because we got a long list of construction.
Takari also has a secret project that she's been waiting to be home for.
Yeah, so long as we're not under immediate danger and we don't have any jobs from with silence, Arlie, I think like it's almost a good time to do like
A time skip?
A little bit of a time skip to get shit built and done, and make sure we're not being attacked by the government I just overthrew.
Right.
Yeah, no problem. That's right.
And I'm sure Cora would like to spend some time with their kid.
So yeah, here I could once again, and I'll add on. So like I said, in 9 days, the armor is gonna be built. In 15 days, the battle ring will be finished, and then 7 days from now, the first ballista will be finished built.
Okay.
Right, because it takes 15. I believe, if I remember correctly, it takes 15 days to make a ballista. Yes, I'm correct.
Cool.
All right, so how much of a time skip are we doing?
I'm happy with 30. I think 30 will give us enough to get the armory built and get the ring built, and then we can start working on guards. Like putting together our tournament.
The next thing I'm building is a jail.
Well, I think at this point, if you do bad, you just get kicked out.
Yeah.
If you do like a murder,
Maybe.
Hugbear fine too.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm keep going. I'm just typing stuff.
Yeah.
Also, just so people know, the armory building is the same as the cottage, so it has 1 extra room point.
I'm also looking how much it would cost for all of our guards. Oh, that's not bad. Two gold a day. That's how much the cards cost.
Yeah. That's all math that Kunzi has to do later when he's discovering our taxes. and how much money we get.
Yeah, so a guard is 2 gold per day. And so each guard per month for 30 days is 60 gold.
Yeah. So what are we looking at? I'm saying, how big is our town? Would 10 be enough? Or are we looking for an army? Because 10 would be like 600 gold, right? We put 2 on each wall, and then we have 4 patrolling the town.
If you have 2 on each wall for like each position, so that's 6. And then how many roam in the streets?
Just 4.
4, so that's 10.
Yeah.
10 times 60, that's 600 gold per month.
Yeah. It's not chump change. I think we cover that with our mills. I mean, it's random, but
Yeah.
I can also tell you this. The 11th of that month comes by, payday, and you only earned 770 gold.
that's not bad.
I rolled some good numbers.
Okay.
Which, splitting between the 5 of you, I don't have that number.
Fair enough. We're just gonna put it right back into.
Right, it's just
into
going in the
town.
thing.
Yeah, I could probably just pull up a calculator. If you're dividing it by 5, it's 154 gold each.
I'm just gonna.
Or unless you want to, like, are you agree to dump it all into one thing?
I mean, honestly, I have no gold, so I'm just gonna. If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna hold on to all of it because all I do is spend it on the town anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I'm not out buying shit.
Hugbear's like the treasurer.
Yeah. So how much was it? 7.
You earned 770 from the past 30 days.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying shit from me.
In which that was the month you were in before the time skip.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. We need Bop to remake the forest because it's obviously continuously cut down. We also, what was the other one we had? Was it stone? What was our second mill?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
Does anybody in the party remember?
15.
So what was the question?
We have 2 mills. One
I
was
don't even remember getting mills.
One was wood and one was wheat.
wheat. That's right.
Yeah.
It was wheat.
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 Whole wheat. Sick. Yes.
So, unless anything else, unless you want to add anything else to this plan of 30 days, I could just give you what happens, along with that 770 gold.
Takari did have a project that she wanted to do.
Okay. Oh, what was that?
By herself in her house, she was gonna cast the Greater Restoration on that stone that she has in her pocket.
Okay. And so you cast Greater Restoration.
Because I have a spell scroll for that.
Yep. Oh, so you take out the... actually, Greater Restoration. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
And I gotta check another thing while we're here.
No. Okay.
Let me... Hold on. Let me check something. I'm not giving up just yet. I'm gonna say because you're casting it in your room, which is Arcana-based, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Oh, and then you're also given inspiration from Lynova if you wish to use it.
Yeah, for the love of God, please.
I will gladly use that. Thank you.
Oh my god!
I have this.
I just wanted to do a thing, but
So-
these guys were like, no, never mind.
You take out the Great Restoration Scroll. You try to read it the best of your ability. The scroll eventually disintegrates. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh,
Aww.
damn it. Okay.
We spent money on that, didn't
Did it?
we? Mm-hmm.
I believe you earned it from, I think, a man that you gave a card to,
Oh, yeah.
in which he
Okay.
was blessed by Pelor himself.
Second galore.
Like a many things.
I was looking at it. I was like,
That's fine. That's what it
You do have 30 days to kill.
Pop during that 30 days is going to spend a lot of time going out and talking to her trees.
Okay. And I can say that within those 30 days, I can say you're able to, would you say you were looking to make the more magical trees, like, around the border of the tree line?
Hugbear suggested doing that, so we can do that.
Takari would have also wanted to learn a little bit of Sylvan from the trees, so he's
Okay.
probably
Okay. As for Hugbear and Onora, Hugbear, I'm assuming you're just gonna be busy helping with, like, the builds and then with the, recruiting?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say you're busy with that. Onora, anything particular you want to do?
Um, during this time, she's gonna keep in contact with Theoberg and try and keep in contact with the
The Kieran?
Kieran. I can't remember if it's Kieran or Kyron.
I
Kieran?
mispronounced initially as Kyron, but it's Kieran.
Yeah, the Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
To see if anything has changed within that month span.
Okay. Make a religion check with advantage, see if you can contact him. Oh shit!
Well,
The gods have smiled upon Onora.
So we can roleplay this. You step outside, you go to a distance. You go outside, you go, Kieran, and then he just appears right in front of you and says, "Hi, Noah. What's up?"
So informal. Good afternoon.
Good
I
afternoon.
wasn't actually expecting to be able to contact you. I was concerned.
Well, I felt a very strong connection from you, and I wanted to come as soon as possible. Slide needle DM slack.
I've been waiting on your call, girl.
Come on, man.
I ain't no booty call. Oh shit, my camera.
And so he goes, so
he's like,
how it's been a long while since we last talked. Which I think was when you left Pleoberg?
No, there was a time after that.
Oh, right. I was making you champion.
Well, the time that I was reminding you that I was the champion.
You did
but
tell
then
me
I
that.
ran into an issue with the, my companion, I believe, called it the deck of many things.
Right, you asked me about that. And
Yes.
that's...
Anyway, my concern was I was curious on how things are there.
Things are going well. Pleoberg is starting to get back on has been getting back on their feet, and
Is it flourishing since the purge of the plague, you could call it?
yes, I can say that it has been going very much well since then. Padriel, he has taken charge, and we have actually been getting more visitors. People seem to be happier. Overall, things are going very well.
And you? How are your powers since being chained up for so long?
Oh, I feel as limber as back in the day.
Jesus.
I don't dare ask how long that has been.
Oh, let's just say I was in the First War. Let's just say I was in the Great War. I'm a celestial being. I don't die of age.
As I've seen. I do have a question. Are there ways to reverse the effects of the deck of many things?
I don't believe so by the sounds of it. I believe whatever happens, happens. And you just have to deal with it. At least as far as with the description you've given me.
Interesting.
If I may ask, when was the last card you drew out? Or was drawn out? Doesn't have to be you particularly.
The last card drawn?
Yes.
Wasn't it my card that was last drawn?
No, it was when Bob gave the card to the religious traveling merchant.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what that was.
Same person that got the scroll for Greater Restoration from.
Yeah. I don't remember what card that was, and I don't have it
That-
notated anywhere.
You didn't know what that card was.
You weren't there.
Oh yeah.
No, but nobody knows what that card was. All that happened was he looked at the card, Pelor himself in his sun form came down, blessed him, and that's all that happened.
It was really bright that day. I remember that because Bob and I were.
The day the sun came closer to the surface.
Otherwise known as Bob and Takari getting into mischief.
Was Onora there for that?
No.
No,
No,
you
she
were with
wasn't?
Hugbear and Cora.
Yes. You were with those two.
I'm not 100% sure if the deck has been used since I last drew. So I'm not sure.
I would say just have it in the back of your head. Because from the two, have you told me how many cards have been drawn so far? 2.
Was it only 2?
There was 2 in our group.
As far as you know, it's 2.
Okay. From what I know, only 2 have been drawn.
And what has happened? And remind me what's happened with those 2?
Well, the first one, my companion Bob, received a bunch of sapphires. 20, I believe.
So what
And then mine, and she'll kind of like look away, a slightly annoyed look on her face.
that's
I don't
what
remember the card exactly, but basically anything that was not a magic item, I was stripped of.
I'm guessing it involved your
Titles, equipment, currency.
Well,
If it was non-magical, it's as if it never happened.
so I would say be very wary of what you draw. You never know what
I don't wish to deal with
because-
that deck any further.
As far as I'm concerned, it's 50-50. Anything good, anything bad can happen.
Yes. Well,
Also, out of curiosity, have you gotten to use your radiant powers yet?
no. Have not had a chance to, partially because I have not seen quite a fit for a right time, I guess you could say.
I understand.
In case you forgot that they were there.
I understand. Say as I've heard the term, keeping it in your back pocket.
Lucky card for when you need it the most, I suppose.
Something you wish to pull off from the deck of many things. But I digress.
That's not very funny. We all know I have the worst luck.
But anyways, but yes, things are going very well in Pleoberg, and things are moving in a good direction.
Good.
But also, I'll tell you this: outside of Pleoberg, I have sensed some evil intent. I don't know where, but just keep your eyes open.
She'll kind of like laugh almost nervously, yet slightly annoyed because that's all they've really gotten are just vague answers. And she'll kind of like look to them and gesture out like and ask, no indication whether it's north of us, south of us, any particular direction.
I feel it in a lot of places.
That's...
It feels like for some of these places something. It feels like there's like a weight Not in like, not a weight that like you carry, but like WAIT weight. I feel like there's a weight. And
Not quite sure if I understand.
I feel there may be some things. I feel there may be some things hiding, waiting for the right time to appear.
I see.
But I'm uncertain. Just keep your eyes open from the normal danger, I suppose.
Well, I mean, they haven't killed us off yet.
I mean, with that fucking Buckbear you have in your grill, I feel like you're just gonna unstoppable.
I am pretty sure that Hugbear can take over just about anything he pleases. Honestly, if it wasn't for Cord, he'd probably taken over quite a bit more. I mean, he did just overthrow Kingdom himself. Within the span of a couple hours.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to I should trust him for now.
Well, he is on our side, so
Well,
I
good
would
thing.
assume so.
Well, thank me for that.
Wouldn't be on the other side of that.
No.
What are you afraid of? You can't die.
I can't die of age.
Well, aren't you supposed to be a god or something?
Yes, but gods can still die.
Blunt objects to the head.
It just takes the power of another god to kill a god.
Calling Hugbear a god.
And looking at your companion, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he's something, alright. He is something.
Bob created an entire race of
Well.
people.
Yeah.
Well, don't be afraid to come. Don't be afraid to reach out to me again if you have any more questions about anything, whether it's about that deck or if it's about your powers, anything. Don't be afraid to reach out to me.
That's why you look at it
Of
like
course.
that.
Well. Alright. Well,
The same courtesy goes to you.
I will most certainly contact you. Good luck on your future endeavors. And then he just.
Farewell, Kirin.
And then in a gleam of light, disappears.
Well, that was both helpful and not very. Just gonna go find Hugbear.
All right.
I'm gonna stick this.
All right. You find Hugbear.
Hi, I'm Hugbear.
Hello.
Name tag and all.
May I just say, you instill fear in other gods.
Do I?
As I've been informed.
Not Bob. Other
Was it the one that we saved from like total doom?
Indeed.
I can probably take him.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He seemed to
You
just
did
do a
come up
bunch
in
of.
conversation.
He seemed to just do a bunch of healing and running away. I don't know who does that in a fight.
Well, I'd rather not live to see. Not something I would typically go after is trying to kill a celestial being. I'm good. I'd rather have him on our side than against us.
one-on-one battle royale between Hugbear and Kirin.
I came up in conversation, eh?
You did.
Were you all talking about my charming personality?
But of course, what else would we talk about?
That's what I figured.
His handsome physique.
Is he coming around? Does he want a church or something?
He did not mention anything of the sorts. I was explaining about the deck of cards that Bob obtains. Do you know if it's been used since we've last used it?
I don't think I was there.
It was just me and Takari.
Yeah, it was just Bob and Takari.
Yeah.
Takari and I be getting into trouble, man.
I think it was just that. I think we offered them to Dugok and Heliotris or Heliotrice.
They declined.
and
Naturally, I'd hope they declined.
I told them to decline because they could lose the kingdom I just won for them. Yeah.
Yes. Well. They seem to be a bit more luckier than I am.
Well, you didn't lose all your titles. You're still part of the gang.
True, but only because of you guys.
Yeah.
And even then, it's still not really there.
Are you still champion?
I am.
That's a title. How do you reserve that title?
It was more of after the whole incident happened, I contacted the Kirin. And at first he was confused, and then I explained the situation. And he's like, oh yes, that's right, you are my champion. And that's how I got that back.
Had he made somebody else champion in that interim? Or was he championless?
As far as I was aware, he was championless.
Well, I'm just asking if, like, I have to fight another champion to make you champion again.
Not that I was aware of. There was nothing that was stated between that.
All right.
Like that, Angel.
What?
I'm not here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. The little Bob voices. Do you hear the voices? The voices in your head?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
Honestly, I do too. They come randomly.
This is not the Bob you were looking for.
I can't believe Bob created a whole race of people.
It was accident.
Well, I mean, Bob has some strange powers that she doesn't quite know how to use, so it doesn't quite. It does not quite shock me that something of the sort has happened.
One time.
Anything else come up in your conversation other than my boyish good looks and
Other than me.
Well, like I said, we spoke about the cards, and then he mentioned something, and honestly, it's concerning. He mentioned the fact that he feels something of that weighs on the country outside of Cleoberg. Something heavy, almost. Or no, you said not heavy. Something that lies in waiting. Something that's...
in Leoberg or just
No,
over?
not in Cleoberg. Everywhere else. Outside of Cleoberg.
Do we think it's the
I don't
underground
know
group
if
we've been
it's-
fighting this whole time? Or...
I don't know if they're about to make the move out of pure desperation after we've, conquered them in how many territories at this point. It could
Okay.
just be a fatal move of desperation at this point.
I think we're in all but 3, but at the same time, we don't have guards in our town, so they can just walk right in if they get past.
Well, we
Jasmine.
are trying to remedy that, are we not?
I don't want to pull troops away from anybody else. Kind of have to pull up our
But even if we
bootstraps.
were to hire, if we were to hire ordinary folk, there's no guarantee we could train them in time to be able to protect the city.
There's no telling if the people we hire aren't the people we're trying to defend against.
True. Spies are typically known to integrate their ways into higher positions.
Last thing I want is to be out there and all of a sudden my cannons are firing on me.
That would be unfortunate. That would be unfortunate. Personally, I feel like we should probably speak with the rest of the group and see what they say.
Yeah. If only there was a way to contact all of the leaders at once and have some sort of conversation gathering. It didn't make it unsafe for. I don't want them all to come to Nofliasile and then get attacked while they're here, or their lands get attacked while they're gone.
Or along the way. I don't have. See, I have communication spells, but I don't have any to such a degree, and there's limitations to it.
Is there like a sending stones or some way where like there could be a group chat?
Medieval group chats.
Let me introduce this to a historical device called Discord. You guys can make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
And, you know, since Hugbear knows all of magic.
I'm proficient in Arcana. Does that mean I get a,
Hugbear gets
advantage?
Hugbear gets advantage. Only Hugbear gets advantage for the joke.
Oh shit!
Sadly, Hugbear.
6-9.
Nice. Despite your strong knowledge of magic, you can't seem to think of anything. Onora, you think of a few things.
What are those things that I think of?
First off, there is such a magical item called sending stones, in which
I have sending stones.
Right, which you happen to remember. In which you can get more sending stones, and you can get like one to be associated with the leader and another. Or there's also just the spell sending.
Can that be like all leaders hit at the same time, or like conversing at the same time?
Sending only works. I know that sending only works towards one person at a time?
It only works on one person. As far as you know, it only works on one person.
I mean, we can essentially send a sending stone to each town and be like, yo, this is how we communicate now.
I actually found it.
One message a day.
I can display it.
No, sir.
But we do need to be in contact with our allies and not just relying on when we're in town to help them.
Personally, sending stones, which is what I used to use, or still use occasionally when contacting Emerald, might be our best bet at this current moment. Like I said, I can send messages, but there's limitations. There is another spell, but again, there's limitations. It can only be sent to one person at a time.
You also know of another spell called... You heard of another spell called telepathy, in which you can target... It doesn't have that word limitation, and it basically has more room to do what you want, but it's a very powerful spell.
There is one other, but I don't see us having any way of being able to obtain it. I'm nowhere near the power that it needs to use. It's like a telepathy spell. There's not a limitation on how long it can be, but again, it's out of my jurisdiction and my range of ability. And I wouldn't know anyone who has high enough power, strong enough power to use it.
And as you're thinking about this, you've actually, Onora, you do think of something. There are powerful spells that can target one person. But there is another spell, in which you could form with a bunch of other people. But sadly, it only has like a very small range.
I mean, there's a couple different spells that could be used. But again, we run into the same issue of limitations, whether it be range or limited to one person or limited to a certain amount of characters. Honestly, as stated prior, most likely our best bet would be the sending stones. The question is, how do we get the sending stones to each ruler without them being interfered with? Because if something is going to happen, who's to say that somebody or something will interfere or interject when somebody or a bird or something is taking them? Who's to say that they won't interject, per se?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
How do we get them there and confirm that they get there without the fear of our enemies obtaining it and having access to everything that we say?
I swear to God, I'm not running all over this country to deliver sending stones.
The British!
I don't blame you.
The British are coming!
The question is, what do we do? I do have the ability to change into any animal I've seen, but I don't know if I've seen a bird or something fast enough to be able to run errands to that degree. That's a lot of mileage to cover in such a short time. And, you know, splitting the party, we've found, is not the best option.
We'll brainstorm. Think of something. We need to be able to communicate with our allies quickly and easily.
Efficiently.
Not that they can send aid immediately.
No, but a genuine contact. I have a decent contact to Pleoberg strictly through the Kirin, but we don't have contact points really through anyone else besides maybe Takari and her family. I know she has that one spell, I believe it's called Sending Spell, where she can contact her family. But again, like I said, it's limited. It's one person. So I mean, there's two domains, but out of what, 7 we've connected with, you know, I'm not sure.
Thinking about here to Druye and Hestein, it's pretty much forested the whole way, isn't it?
Yeah, the straight path that you were taking, yeah, it's just forest.
You know, a couple who just said they could travel through trees real quick.
Are you talking about that new race that Bop seems to have created?
Yeah, they said they could teleport tree to tree real quick. That could get us at least to Hestein and Druye if we give them sending stones. And they're willing to try. Maybe even a Shubia or close.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, we would still have to have a Bop translate and ask, but I mean, The worst they could say is no, right? Best
Yeah.
case, they could. And that would allow us to have communication with at least an eighth of our allies.
At least everybody to our back.
True. Why don't we call a council meeting between our party relays, because the fact that we're really the leaders. I don't know if Arle is going to be much help in the sense he seems like a pretty useless lad.
I think he's just doing his best.
Damn.
I don't know, he didn't seem to take initiative when our city was going under some issues while we were away. He didn't take kindly to our people starving.
I forget at what point it went from his city to our city.
Either way.
Huh.
You'd think the man would take more initiative.
He's got a lot on his mind, I suppose. Yeah, we'll get the group together. We'll talk about getting these sending stones to our allies and get our guard up for this impending darkness.
I do feel like there's something coming. Something big is going to happen. I don't know when, I do not know what. But
Until we have the cannons, I don't feel safe leaving. We gotta get built.
We do have to increase our defenses, I agree. And I've been curious about these wings of mine.
Wait,
Curious
what?
to test them out. Did I not tell you?
You have wings?
When I found out I was part Asimir, the Kirin says that I have obtained some new abilities. I can essentially fly short periods of time and only once a day, but useful at a pinch.
And you can also deal extra radiant damage.
As well as I have the ability to essentially possess the sun and increase my damage when fighting.
And the radiant damage equals your level. So if you were to use it now, and you attack someone with a spell or melee attack, or weapon attack, you can deal... on once each of your turns, you can deal, right now, 12 extra radiant damage.
So, like, if I were to, like, attack with,
Like, for example, if you're, but it would have to be, like, if you were attacking, like, one individual. Like, if you're using a magic missile, or, like, a spell that covers, like, that can cover multiple people, it won't do it. But if you use it, like, firebolt, or if you use your short bow, for example, something that can only target one person, then let's say with the 8 piercing damage, you can put in on that one attack an additional 12 radiant.
okay. So basically I can hurt people more. Assuming I use, like, my bow, for instance, or
Your
a
bow,
single firing...
or a single targeting spell. Yeah.
A single targeting spell. I can increase the damage, at least by a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes I just get angry and people hurt more.
That's why you instill fear in most gods.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes I just think, wow, I am the greatest weapon master ever. And things hurt more. I just think it and it happens.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm with you and not against you, personally. You are a terrifying force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. I could probably destroy this entire party if we were all put into a single combat.
That's
You
why
might
I have no
you
dots.
might be the hardest to kill because you just like heal yourself and run away, and heal yourself and run away, but eventually you would run out of spell slots.
True. But I also have means of fixing that.
And then you would heal and run away, and then heal.
But I've got my short bow now. I have other means now.
If you stopped
of it.
healing and running away, I would just get you.
Not necessarily.
And so, as you guys ponder on this idea, 30 days go by.
The 30-day debate.
This discussion, I'll say, happened on the night, on the 29th, on the night of the 29th. We'll say.
Overnight takes the entire conversation of who would win.
Because I would like to have this console happen when there's possibly 5 people. So within those 30 days, the armory gets fixed. It gets finally built. The battle ring also gets built, and a total of 2 ballistas were made, with the second one coming in about 7 days from now. With the last one coming in. You're asked which gates should we put the current ballistas, which I believe you have the north, and then the west, and then the east gate.
Yeah, look at the map real quick. Do the ones that more or less point out towards Jesmium and Egron, like cover that side, but not worried about our backside as time.
Okay, so put them west and north. Okay. All right. And you guys managed to build up a decent small army and find the 10 that you were looking for, through whether it's through the darts tournament or maybe just finding recruits in the battle ring, but you eventually get your 10 guards.
Sick shit. Now I'm gonna start training them, baby.
And you guys just relish in your success as you relish in your success as being rulers of this town you were given. This is going to end tonight's session.